Alright, hello, welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. This is episode 4 of the 5th season now. We are trying our damnedest to get through this now. Um, I'm actually enjoying it for a change. I'm actually enjoying this save because so far, and it might be a bit to do with the difficulty. It might just be to do with it we're really good. I don't know. But so far we have gone the whole season unbeaten so far. We've only drawn 3 games, I think. Everton, Villa, and we drew one the other day. No, we didn't. Is it only two? Hello, excuse me. Is it only 2 draws? It's only 2 draws. Everton and Aston Villa have been the ones to stop us. Otherwise, it has been win after win after win. Won the Community Shield, destroyed West Brom, beat West Ham, Napoli, Spurs, Bournemouth, Newcastle, hell, even the Champions League winners Bayern, Palace and Liverpool have all felt the wrath of Manchester United this year, and we are on some kind of generational run, which with this team I would expect at this point because we are one hell of a team. We are very, very good in all areas. Now today, it might be a little bit of an easier episode just to relax a little bit, not to worry too much, because we've got Milan, obviously, which will be the difficult game of today. Then a trip to Fulham, who I think are in the relegation zone. That might be alright. We've got a cup game against Luton. It's the Carabao Cup. I'm not sure which round we're in. I think it's round 4. We then go back. Well, actually, they come to us this time. We play Luton. We host Luton in the Premier League. And then we finish off against Slavia Prague to close out October. So a slightly easier episode. And in episode 5 will still be a bit of a challenge. But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Forest, Brighton, and Arsenal, the main victims there. But after Milan, we then got PSG in the Champions League, and then after that, it's plain sailing. I think we're okay for the Champions League. We'll probably do that. I know we're only 2 games in, so it's a bit early to say, but I reckon we'll get top 8. Premier League, I would like to stay unbeaten for as long as I can, but obviously I doubt we'll do the invincible thing. It would just be cool if we could. So taking a look around the grounds and around the standings here, this is how the Champions League standings look. A big win over Napoli, who were really underperforming when we played them, put us quite a bit of an advantage, and then a 2-0 win over the Champions League winners doesn't hurt either. We continue to sit top of the table overall. Premier League, it is looking like this. We are now top of the table after that win over Liverpool. We are still undefeated alongside Brighton, who are the only other team undefeated, and we play them next episode. So that will be an interesting one to see if both of us are undefeated at that point, and if we are, who will stake claim to first place. This is how the table does look though. Manchester United, Brighton, Liverpool and Wolves, the top 4. Chelsea in 5th, Villa in 8th, not too bad. City and Arsenal complete the top half. Down the bottom end of things, Spurs struggling, and Newcastle, in fact, actually in the relegation zone. I doubt they'll stay there, but they've not had a great start. West Ham down the bottom end as well. But Newcastle, Burnley and West Brom hold the relegation spots. FA Cup, we're yet to find out who our draw is because the first round doesn't even happen yet, so no worries on that front. Carabao Cup, like I said, round of 16, we have got Luton Town. We will be travelling to Kenilworth Road for that one. Brighton and Leicester, Luton and Man United, Newcastle and Swansea, Peterborough and Chelsea. That's the wrong button. How many months have I done this career mode before now? Still can't get the correct fucking prompts in. Rotherham and Forest, Ipswich and Cardiff, Fulham and Brentford, and Arsenal and Man City is a huge one because one of those teams will fall to the wayside. And I'm hoping it's Arsenal, honestly. Man City seem a bit more beatable this year. So that is an update on where we're at. There's an update on what we've done. Well, actually, I'm not showing you what we did last episode. Well, I did. But just to go in a bit more depth with it, obviously we kicked off with the 4-2 win in the Carabao Cup against Bournemouth. We went 2-0 down, I believe, or 2-1 down, and then we brought all the big names on. They overcame the odds and kind of just put us through, to be honest. A 4-2 win against Newcastle probably should have been 4-0, but one lucky goal and actually one well-worked goal meant that they got 2 back, but wasn't enough to mount a proper comeback. We hold on for victory there. A 2-0 win over Bayern. An incredible defensive performance, to be honest, helped us through there. I don't even remember who scored. I know Ugarte scored a screamer. I don't remember who scored the second goal. I want to say somebody like a Bowman or a Garnacho maybe. I don't remember exactly, but then we came back into the Premier League. 3-0 win over Crystal Palace. Easy as you like, calm as you like. Even with the rotated squad, we kind of just dominated. And then Liverpool. Liverpool's a weird one because it was like 50. It was about as 50-50 as a game you could get. And then we brought somebody back and you can probably guess who. And he changed the game. Now, I will show you a little something in the squad hub here, ladies and gentlemen, because you probably know already if you watched last episode. If you didn't, I'd strongly advise you to, especially the Liverpool game, if you don't watch anything else from that episode. A certain man has returned to the fold. It is Marcus Rashford. He is back. He probably won't get the game against Milan just because of sharpness. He's not really fully ready to go yet. But he came off the bench against Liverpool, still carrying that elbow injury, but not seriously. It was worth risking, and it worked out, as you can see. He is back now on a full-time basis, and you'll see here now 3 appearances, 3 goals, 2 down coming against Liverpool, and he is definitely going to be obviously the main striker, but we've got Bayer, who off the bench has been really good, and Højlund, who hasn't really been that bad, to be honest. Slightly inconsistent maybe, but solid enough. So we've got a lot of firepower up top. We'll just have to rotate it at the right time. Bayer I feel bad for because he's kind of just been consigned to the bench because that's where he's good from. But it'll be a mix of Rashford and Højlund probably starting with Bayer making appearances off the bench. Although it will probably once he gets to full sharpness again, be Rashford mostly, because the game changing against Liverpool and the game changing last season as well, getting us all the way to the Champions League final, I believe even scoring in the Champions League final. He is the man right now. I don't know how long it is till he's 31, because he won't grow much more, and even then I think he might start declining. His maximum is 88. He's not going to get above that, I think, I've realised. Without the injury, he might hit 89. But I think 88 is the maximum. I don't think he'll get to 90. I don't think he'll become one of the best in the world. And his birthday is October the 31st. So he's born on Halloween. So today he'll turn 31 in this episode. I'm not sure how that will impact his growth. But for now, he's doing alright. So, again, it really depends on what we want to do with this game against Milan. I think we're going to use Højlund because Rashford's not fully back yet. And Bayer, as we know, is impressive off the bench. So that's probably what we'll go with. Before we go into the game, though, we'll take a look at the news stories. Barca beat Dortmund. Napoli beat Slavia Prague. If we could beat Napoli 6-1, who knows what we'll beat them by. Team of the week, Oman and Rashford both making it. It was a lot of firepower from Liverpool, but we managed to ride the storm and come out with a clean sheet, to be fair. But yeah, 2 players in the team of the week. Rashford, of course, being included for helping us overcome the rivals. Garnacho's been one of the top performers in each of Manchester United's latest games, and he looks like a man to watch each time he steps out onto the pitch. After a great performance in the match against Liverpool, Oman is named player of the match. You could have given it to Oman, you could have given it to Rashford. Wouldn't have mattered either way. Both of them key parts of that dub, and as you can see, Rashford's in superb form for Manchester United, scoring a brace which guided the side to a 2-0 win against Liverpool. Why it's his default, I'm not entirely sure. And then there's some other stories here. I think we're up to date with the news, though. So, we've kind of covered things quite quickly there. I got through it quite fast, for me anyway. So let's go to the press conference, and then let's see what we've got from Milan. I don't think there's anything else I need to update, unless you lot want to see me do an update on anything. Like, if there's anything I missed that you would like to see. Well, I don't mind, but I think I'm good. But yeah, Oman's kept 3 successive clean sheets. I don't think it'll go on much longer, but he is on a madness right now, and he deserves the celebrations. And it's not like he's done it against small teams. Bayern and Liverpool are 2 of those games where he's kept clean sheets. Manuel Ugarte will have a tough game on his hands, but Ugarte has been showing flashes of Season 2 Ugarte. So I think he'll be fine. Every game now I'm confident we'll win because we haven't lost this season yet. We're in mid-October. We've only dropped points twice. I'm really, really confident. And yeah, Garnacho is just absolutely fucking next level, as we know. He'll be a bit complacent, which is a slight issue. Hopefully that won't sneak into his game. Right then, here we go. Let's see what Milan have. I'm going to actually go into the full page quickly because I know they don't have Leao anymore. He went to PSG, and we played them a little bit later on in the group. I think I'll see the next episode or the episode after. I'm curious who they've signed to replace him. I'm curious who they just have in general at this point because they do seem to win a lot of the Serie A. So goalkeeper, they got Magnan still in between the sticks. They got Silvestri and Torriani. So if anything happens to Maignan, they've not really got much cover. Okay. Ruben Diaz now at Milan. Gabriel as well. Christensen. Theo Hernandez still there. Livermento's moved there as well. Yeah, they've got quite a stacked defence. I don't know who they'll use. Probably Van de Ven and Diaz, or maybe Gabriel and Diaz. I don't know. There's quite a lot of options. Adley still there. The midfield's not quite as stacked as I thought it would be. Although they do have Vitinha, who will be probably the main showpiece of that midfield. No Benacer anymore, which is interesting. And no Reinders either, which I knew about because I think he's in the Premier League with West Ham. And then they've got Anthony still. I was honestly considering bringing him back as a backup winger for whatchamacallit, for Bowman. I was half thinking bringing Anthony back, but we didn't. And we probably won't now. Bobby, decent striker. Bobby seems to be their main attacker. They've got Bukayo Saka as well, so he'll be a problem. So I'm assuming it'll be a front three of Robbie, Saka, Chukwueze, maybe. They don't really have a left winger, although Chaka Traore's alright. I'm confident, honestly, I'm confident. I feel like our team overall is better than theirs, and we're probably going to go full strength, or at least as full strength as we can. So let's go see what they're actually using. Maignan with the spotting goal, obviously. Theo Hernandez, captain and left back. Royale, right back. Wait, I didn't realise I had my son Royale. It must have just drifted past my brain. I didn't realise he was still there. They'll probably use Livermento instead. Van de Ven and Gabriel. Vitinha and Adley, the centre mids. Chukwueze off the left. Saka off the right. Loftus-Cheek at cam. And Colombo at striker. I feel like there's going to be a couple of changes in that lineup. Brobbey, Livermento, Goretzka, Jovic, Anthony Pobega, and Pellegrino on the bench. They play a counter-attack style just like we do. So it will be counter-attack versus counter-attack. They've won and drawn out of their first two games, so they haven't lost yet in the Champions League. Neither have we, though. Colombo and Brobbey have had a game each, but Colombo's proved himself a bit more, despite being a bit older. He has put 2 in the Champions League already. Chukwueze with a goal as well. Loftus-Cheek with a goal and 2 assists, so maybe shouldn't be mocking him too much. He's been alright. Vitinha with an assist as well. So those are the players we kind of need to look out for. Who's been getting the defensive games? Yeah, Diaz and Gabriel. So a slightly slower defensive partnership, which means we might have a chance in terms of pace. I'm just going to do it because I never, ever, ever remember to do it. But I'm going to do it right now. Right now. We're changing the fucking thing here. They're changing the custom tactics because I will forget later on. Has he got inside forward plus? Yeah, we'll have him cutting as well. I know it's not really his thing, but we'll have him cutting. And I believe Rashford does stay the advanced forward because that's the only one he has. So I'm going to make sure we do it here before I forget, because I'll always forget. My brain is just not functioning a lot of the time. I kind of want them the other way around, to be honest. I don't even know if I'm going to use Martinez and Inacio. That'll be fine. We'll go with that. So that is the team. What's plan sorted? But I suppose we change it within the lineups as well, because it might not be this team I use. And in fact, it won't be this team I use. Dallow's tired. Martinez is tired. Rashford is going to get a break anyway, because he's only just come back. I don't want to force him into action too quickly. Højlund is a bit tired as well. Bayer gets on the bench. I think we're going to go for Arnar Martinez over Dallow. And I'm going to put Inacio that side. Diomande this side. And I think that's us. Cadiola's slightly tired as well, but we can keep Carreras available just in case. And we'll bring off Weber, because I kind of want to use Euro. And I think that's how we go. Land up to an 82, by the way. At just 22 years of age. He's got a lot of room to grow, and I'm hoping he will be the next Bruno once Bruno starts decreasing, if Bruno starts decreasing. But I think that's the team we're going to roll with. It looks pretty much unstoppable at this rate. 293s now, Oman and Garnacho. And a lot of 80 pluses. Everyone over 85 now, pretty much. Even Bowman's hit the 85 mark. So I'm very confident in this team. Oman in goal. Cadiola and Martinez. Arnaud Martinez is the backup right back. He is going to be starting this one alongside Cadiola. Inacio and Diomande, the centre-backs. Mainu and Agarte, the CDMs, both now at an 88. Mainu has been flourishing. Fernandez at cam and captain. Garnacho off the left. Bowman off the right. Højlund at striker. We host this one at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United versus AC Milan. can't even say this is the biggest match of our season because I've already had two that are bigger, but I reckon we're in with a good chance to win this. Oh, nothing like water. I really need to be drinking more water, so. It's Gucci. I know our team, I don't really see our team. I'm more concerned about what they're going to use. I need to stay more engaged as well in these like pre-match things rather than going on my phone and just waiting for the game to start. I need to pay more attention really. Of course, Milan not licensed this year, no sponsor, no regular kits, no nothing. Which is mad. We don't have either of the Milan teams. So, you can see what they've got. Maignan in goal, Hernandez, Van de Ven, Diaz, Livramento, Vitinha, Adley, Chukwueze, Saka, Loftus-Cheek, Brobbey. It is an absolutely stacked Milan side. It was the strongest one they could probably field. And I thought that's what they would do, and they have done that exactly. So can we continue our 100% record in the Champions League, or will it be a case where we fuck it up? Well, it's a great start. Absolutely phenomenal start. World class start. Robbie's taking it from range. I don't know why Diamande pulled so far forward early. Not the pass I was looking for anyway. Bowman's going to have a long day at the office. Referee. That's going to be a booking early for Theo Hernandez. Agarte's baited him in. That's smart. Left back now a ticking time bomb for the rest of the match. Very, very early he picks up a booking. An unnecessary one as well. That's fine for me. Bowman's day a little bit easier now. Because Theo Hernandez has got to be very, very careful about what he does. Martinez. A lot of cover. I can't really find a ball. Bowman. He's not going to beat Hernandez for pace. Arnau tries to deliver it in. It's away by Diaz. Martinez gets it back. Bruno. Garnacho's a bit too far. Oh, it's not Garnacho. I was going to say, where is Garnacho? It's kind of there on the edge of the area. I thought Garnacho was too far out then. It's not Garnacho. It was Kadioglu. Arnau Martinez can't get ahead of Theo Hernandez. And I got this corner, a free kick. It's a kind of cross that he fell off my leg. I wasn't sure which way it went. United chance here at Old Trafford. A completely different identity in game to what we have in real life. Like, we are one of the top teams in the world in game. In real life, we are Struggle Town, California. Towards Hoyland, it's away. Diamande tries to knock it down to Bowman. Oh, it's a great save by Maignan. Couldn't really see that till late. They look for a counter. It might happen if we're not careful. I can't see fucking Saka's run because of the bloody leaderboard. Only a few teams have won like 2 of their games. Like it's those 4 teams exactly. The only 4 teams that have won both their games so far. Next, a competitive format. As much as I didn't like this format at first, we're in the 5th season of it now. Well, 4th season technically. I think we missed out on Europe for it. Well, we got Europa League. No, 5th season, because we had Europa League for the 1st season. Point is, we've had this format for a while now, and I kind of got used to it. And I don't even hate it that bad. It's actually not as bad as people made it out to be. Adley turns and shoots, but Oman holds all day. Can we find a ball, perhaps for someone to chase? That's asking a lot, but it gets it out of trouble. That was asking massive amounts of Bowman, who wasn't even there yet. Hadn't even arrived at the situation. Chukwueze turns Martinez, who will probably catch up. Not bad from Chukwueze. That is. Bruno wins the ball. That was meant to go to Højlund. I thought Bruno would have a bit more markage on him. Diamande closes down Brobbey. Again, a draw will be fine. I would rather win, obviously. I kind of want to go for 8 straight wins in the group phase, the league phase, whatever you want to call it. That would be cool, but I don't. It's not the end of the world if I don't, obviously. Bowman, have to try and find a way around Van de Ven here. He's knocked into the floor. Good job by Bowman. Bruno tries one. It's away. Couldn't be held by Maignan. But yeah, this is the one game I think is going to be our most difficult test today. Fulham relegation zone probably alright. 2 Luton games, they're not incredible. They did beat the other side of Manchester though, so I shouldn't write them off. And then, who's last? Slavia Prague back in the Champions League. Should be fine with that one. Head away, only as far as Bruno can't shift it. I want to shift onto his right foot and then twat one, but couldn't manage to. And it could be Milan. It might be Milan. It's not. It's Diamande. Oh, it is. Oh, it's not very. I mean, it's not where I wanted to pass it. I'll be real. But you've heard that many a time from me. But Diamande struggled there a little bit. Ball couldn't really get out from under his feet, and it showed a little bit. I'll be real. Oh, minor controller batteries are low. How do I always forget to change them? Well, after this attack, we'll change the batteries real quick. Brobbey. Off target. Let's change the batteries before they cause an issue. Sport changed them last night before I went to bed. Right, we return with a goal kick. Rodriguez is monitoring. New attire's done wonders for him. He's fucking not lost a game since he donned it. Something happened to the Bayern game. I'm assuming they've scored. Musiala scores for Bayern against Porto, it looks like. Good interception, Inacio. I really want to use Martinez for this one, but he does have some slight tiredness. And Inacio's more than capable. That could be a red for Theo Hernandez. Is he gone or is he getting away with it? What's the... Oh, he's gone! Milan down to 10. I told you, it's a ticking time bomb. It was a terrible idea, sliding like that. I wasn't sure if the ref was just going to let him get away with a warning there. But he has gone for his pocket. Milan down to 10. And Bowman has pretty much free reign of that right wing now. So does Martinez. It's a great job to bait one of their best players to get sent off. Because whoever they play in the next game, they won't have Theo Hernandez available. They'll have to use a slightly older Andy Robertson. That's really, really good play. I'll be real, it wasn't intentional to kind of keep doing that, but if it works, it works. Bowman's going to swing this in, see what we can muster. It's away, not fully away though. Robbie plays it back to his goalkeeper, and Milan should be able to deal with this, but they are now down a man, which means we are up a man. Quick maths. There's a slight advantage for us now. Going down that right hand side could be prosperous. Could be really, really prosperous now. Or will it go against the grain? Will Milan just take this in their stride and take the lead here, perhaps? Diamande closes down Loftus-Cheek, didn't give him the time of day, but that does mean we're centre back lights. And Brobbey fires it over. Tried to block it with Inacio because Diamande had already gone out to make a tackle with Loftus-Cheek. We get away with it there, but with the man advantage now, I'm confident we take all 3 points here. Or at least, we should take all 3 points here. If we don't, I'll be asking questions. But at the same time, it is still a very good Milan side, but look at that. All the room that Bowman's got if he can get the ball, keep it in. They try to cover Theo Hernandez's area, but it's going to be a long day for Chukwueze, who'll probably have to drop back a bit more than he would have liked. Agarte, Bowman. Højlund, I don't know if he's on. I don't know why he hasn't shot. I pressed to shoot. Oh, Garnacho twice the post. I don't know why Højlund didn't shoot there. I pressed B to shoot. He just kept running with it. And Garnacho smacked the post. Bowman gets caught by Van de Ven. Corner United. Somehow we are not leading this game. I'm not 100% sure how. Højlund didn't shoot when I asked him to, which is, I'm assuming, because of the interception. I pressed B, but I must have pressed it too early or too late or something. And then played up to Garnacho, who hits the fucking post. Can he score this one? No, he can't. It's going to fall to Kadiolu, who does have a couple of goals from left back this season, and he's tried one from range. It's not the worst effort in the world. Bruno picks it up. Højlund, Agarte, Garnacho, Kadiolu again. Oh, it's closed down this time by Tino Livramento. And it could be a counter here if we're not careful. It's a terrible header from Diamandi, but Agarte does very, very well again before promptly passing it to the wrong player. Diamandi and Chukwueze in a battle here, which our centre-back does win. Ah, you bastard. Get the better of Feds there, but ref. Okay, I've not been pulled onto the floor then, don't worry. I can't lie, I was under the impression that Oman was going to come and get that, but I've got him on the goalkeeper plus, so that's probably why he didn't. It's goalless at the break. And I'd like to say we got the advantage. Quite quiet from Garnacho. That's because we've been pulling it all down the right. We've got Theo Hernandez sent off. We need a difference maker. Garnacho's definitely up there in the difference maker category. There is a chance we can bring Rashford off the bench as well again, but I don't really want to risk it with his sharpness. I want to kind of get him back to full, full sharpness, fully ready for these games. Taking a look at the stats, it's 64-36, so I'm more in possession, but 5 shots to 4, and a goal expected to 0.8. Milan slightly have the attacking stats in their favour, which is alright, I suppose. If we go to the performances, Zan Man currently at the top again, has been doing very well in that goalkeeping position. 3 shots, 3 saves so far today. Arnar Martinez is 7.6, he's been putting in a shift, I will admit. Agarte has been, I don't think he's been that as good as 7.5, but he's been alright. And then it's just the attack that's kind of letting us down a little bit. Garnacho on a 5.2 is mad, but I don't think he's really touched the ball. It's not through lack of doing anything. He's had one pass, which he completed. He had a dribble, which he completed. And a shot, which hit the post. It's not like he's been bad. He's just been unlucky. Mike Maignan, their best player at the break. 3 shots, 3 saves as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, solid. Vitinha, solid. And then Ruben Diaz as well, putting in a good effort at the back. But this is the big one. Theo Hernandez sent off in the first half. Means we should have free reign of that right-hand side. Can we take full advantage in the second half? It'll be the away side that put proceedings underway the second half. Will they find a goal first? Will we find a goal first? Will there be a goal? Ignacio, good tackle. It's not great from Diamandi. It's quite loose again. The passing from Diamandi has not been spectacular, I will admit. However, the defending has, and him and Martinez working together there. There is no stopping Bowman here unless they've kind of put Van de Ven out there. I'm not entirely sure what they've done. I was meant to go to Garnacho. It will go through the second time. Kadiolu asking for it, will receive it. Garnacho's back on the edge. One more back to Fernandez, who from range has a good one, but it's Maignan with a save. I'm a lot more confident this second half. The man advantage and just the way we play in general. We're going to try this one short, see what we can do. It is going to be Bowman, I think, that's come short here. I was meant to go back to Fernandez. Why the fuck has it not done that? Okay. Could be a counter-attack now from Milan. One mistake. Arnar Martinez, that's big from you. You have had a really good day today. I will admit, Martinez hasn't been, exemplary since we signed him, but today he might be the difference maker. Garnacho, speaking of difference makers, he goes inside. He makes the difference. Don't count this man out. That's the worst thing you can do. With the Ballon d'Or ceremony coming up potentially this episode or even at the start of next episode, there's a man who's looking to retain it. And all he has to do is go around this man, pick his poison. My man probably could do better with that. Not bad. I knew it'd be him. That's why I didn't want to bring him off. Because there was options there where I could have brought Bayer on the wing. Obviously it would be Laurent rather than Bayer if it was to be a wing change, but not yet. Maybe not at all. Maybe Garnacho plays a full 90 and rests against Luton. I don't know why he would play against Luton, to be honest. Bowman, that might be another red. That is a very stupid challenge. Milan might be down to 9. Van de Ven has stopped Bowman, and it is another red card. Milan down to 9 men. It's very stupid, it's very reckless. It might be necessary, but try and make it a yellow card challenge and a red card one, because now Milan have 9 men. We could, and probably should, bury them now under an avalanche of goals. Whether we do is up to, I guess, up to us. Bruno. But he's 2 red cards now for AC Milan. They've had a shocker today. They'll have no Van de Ven next game. They'll have no Theo Hernandez next game. Cariolo closes down Saka. And you know what? I'm quite confident to make a couple of changes. And one of them will be Højlund. He hasn't felt up to it today, but that's probably cause of fatigue. And I'm not risking Rashford. That's why we didn't bring him for this one. Laurent might come on, just not yet. And I think the only change I really want to make right now is that striker change. I want to give Bayer some minutes. He'll get plenty today because it's easier games. He'll come off the bench for a lot of them. Maximilian Bayer coming for Højlund, a fresh, hungry striker with a bit of speed about him to channel his energy against this Milan defence who, hold on, have they actually put anyone back in defence, or have they just left massive gaps? Because this could be disastrous. There is nothing on the left. They've not moved anyone into those spots. Well, I mean, it's free. If it wasn't free reign for Bowman already. Van de Ven, I think, was covering Hernandez. And now, who's going to cover Van de Ven? Nobody. Look at the space that Roman Bowman has. Knocks it back into the path of Bayer. And it's 2-0. It's going to be a sad, sad day for Milan. But Maximilian Bayer comes straight on and makes it 2-0. It might be a long day. It is terrible discipline from AC Milan. They've not only have they not had 11 men on the pitch for a while now, they've got 9 men rather than the 10 they had. It's a great shot from Bayer as well, just getting it before Diaz can get in the way. Placed perfectly past Magnan. Not only have they got 9 men on the pitch, they haven't replaced the 2 positions that they need to replace. There is nobody at centre-back. There is nobody at left-back. Do you see what I mean? Look at all the space that Roman Bowman has all day long. Bayer again, just the wrong side, but it could have been so easily 3-0. And there's some changes that Milan need to make, and one of them is not a striker, unless we're going for a 3-back, in which case maybe a striker. 3-5-2 perhaps. But it's poor management if they haven't added more defenders in, really. Because this could end up being a ridiculous scoreline. Saka now on the left. They have changed formation somehow. I'm not sure really what they've gone with. The ball is into Brobbey, and it's a good save from Oman. Still got to be awake. Still got to be ready. And I'm just curious, before the corner, I know I shouldn't really check because it's kind of cheating a little bit, but curious what they've done. They've done a 4-2-4. So they haven't changed anything in the defence. And they've just added more to the attack, which I guess is okay because you're chasing the game, but also maybe bring some defenders in. Otherwise, it'll be a problem because we'll just fucking keep harassing that right-hand side with Roman Bowman. There is no marking on that side for Bowman. We can get it to him. Oh, it's headed down. Not going to go in. Bruno, can he get that? Not quite. Cariolo will pick out Bowman here, surely. He does get the jump ahead of Chukwueze. He could go alone. That is a... What sort of fucking touch is that? That is not as heavy as I wanted that to go. The idea was right, it's just the touch was wrong. Manu playing it to himself because Agarte wasn't paying attention. Bruno. Now Garnacho. I mean, look at this space. Look at this space. Garnacho just the wrong side of the post as well. I did say I wanted to bring Yoro to give him some minutes. I think we're just going to hold off on that and leave him for the Premier League games and the Lutons and whatever other game we have today, the Fulham game we've got coming up. This is not good strategy from Milan at all. I don't think the strategy was go down to 9 men, but I think upon going down to 9 men, you bring on some centre-backs. I'm not complaining. Garte and Manu getting in the way of each other there. That's not me gusta. Ball in by Saka. It's down to Chukwueze. I think was trying to knock it down to Colombo. Doesn't fall. And a ranged shot, once again, easily held by Zano Man, who, even though he's had shots fired at him, he's not really been tested today, I would say. Like, it's not been, you know, challenging stuff. Problem is going down the road, this side is they've got players on this side, but they don't have players to stop Bruno. Yes, they do, but Bowman on the rebound, saved by Oman, or Maignan, sorry. Oman's our guy. You know what, I think Inacio and Diamande deserve the 90, so probably won't make any defensive changes. Both been really good. Especially Diamande. I know his pass has been left a lot to be desired, but tackling-wise, solid. But yeah, it is just a matter of time now, because I don't think, really, like, maybe there's an outside chance. But I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. We should be able to scoop out 3 points with little to no fuss. Who's coming short here? Hobby, it looks like. Which is interesting. Back to Bruno. Ball in towards Bayer, who is 6'1", could probably reach a header if necessary. That's a counter. This is how they play. And Saka gets a quite tired Inacio. And now it is Brian Brobate for AC Milan. It's a great save by Oman, but that is fucking greedy by the AC Milan striker. We are going to, yeah, we'll bring on Martinez for the last 10. I know I said I was giving, I know what I just said, all right? I know I'm contradicting myself, but in that foot race there, I know Saka's probably going to win the foot race anyway, but just cause Inacio's tired, he's putting a hell of a shift today. Martinez to sit at the last 10 isn't a bad idea. Saka is caught by Bowman, doesn't get to keep the ball though. I don't know why we just left it behind. Cariolo gets a foot in as well. Feels like one of those where it's just not going to go our way, except Diamande does get it our way. And it will be another counter-attack. Maximilian Bayer. They turn it back. There's Garnacho, he has all the time in the world. That's the problem, we're not putting a defender there. And even on the counter-attack, it just looks even more sparse at the back. Alejandro Garnacho will make it 3-0, and it will be a win that at some point probably wasn't easy. But it ended up being easy. Well, now they're making a defensive change, but they're bringing off a defender, so I don't really know what the idea is here. I don't even know I don't even know what the change was. Ugarte wins it back. Gabriel coming on for Diaz. Goretzka coming on for Adley. I mean, we've got a good record against Italian teams in the Champions League so far. Napoli we beat 6-1, granted they were just on an off day. Milan, well you can say Milan are on an off day as well, they've only got fucking 2 defenders. Bayer, good save. Garnacho's not going to get a rebound that. Cariolo, Ugarte. Arnaud Martinez is up. And it's another save from Maignan, who is desperate for just damage limitation at this point. Try to save some goal difference for Milan. Good effort from Martinez, who had to avoid Bowman as well, who nearly got in the way. Gabriel as well. Solid save by the Frenchman, Mike Magnan. Bruno. Seeing what we can get in the box, to be honest, if anything. If nothing, then fair enough, I suppose. Matinho might counter. Little foul won't go miss from us here, I think. Or we could just use our very good defensive ability. Lisandro Martinez doing well enough. That wasn't meant for Ugarte, it was meant for Arnau, but that's okay. We'll get there in the end. Bowman. He's been electric today, but he's been allowed free rein, so why wouldn't you be? Ugarte. Why not? At this point, what have you got to lose? Kobe. Bruno. Garnacho for the hat-trick perhaps. No, he's going to slide it into Bayer. Unselfish from the Ballon d'Or winner and Maximilian Bayer. He's better off the bench, we know that, and he's got a brace to show for his efforts. 4-0 against AC Milan. On the face of it, you'll be like, yeah, difficult is maybe a bit too easy. Maybe he's just not really playing against what he should be playing against. But then when you look in depth into the match like you have today, it is deserved. They're down to 9 men. And they've not replaced those defensive spots, so it really makes sense that we're 4-0 up, to be honest. And I'm surprised it's not more, but that will wrap up a huge, huge win. It was a bit of... I don't really know what the word is. I'm trying to think. I know what word I'm trying to think of, but I don't know what it is. Like... Milan kind of pressed the panic button. They kind of pressed the self-destruct button. Self-destruct was what I was looking for. They hit the self-destruct button. Hernandez going off after 2 stupid fouls. Van der Ven is a fucking idiot for his challenge. And I know that says Garnacho has a hat-trick and Bayer has 1, but it's not the case. The Champions League scores are glitched. It is a brace for both. And Garnacho, you just got to... Sometimes he doesn't really awaken in the first half. Sometimes you just got to let him cook. Because he has cooked, and he's got 9.6 in the end. So, I mean, how about hiccups? But yeah, it was for the first half of Milan. I think it was just holding on to that 0-0. I think for the rest of the game, it was holding on to that 0-0. But once they lost Van der Ven, I think they knew it was a fait accompli. And honestly, it is probably the correct scoreline. 62-38 turns of possession, 17 shots to 10, 4.6 expected goals to 1.7. It is very one-sided in the end, as it would be if you had 11 men who are very good against 9 men who are very good, and you lose 2 of your best players. So it kind of makes sense on the face of it. Man of the match goes to Bayer, who came off the bench and really just destroyed the defence. Højlund probably could have done the same thing if I'd kept him on, but first half didn't really seem too good for him. And it feels like we needed to rest him. But look at the ratings overall around the fucking ground. There wasn't really a bad player. Maybe Inacio, if you want to call it bad. But he wasn't bad at all. We could be here all day with the ratings. 10 rating for Bayer, who gets a brace and an assist. A brace and an assist from Garnacho, who did finally kick on into the game. Maybe a bit of complacency shown in the first half. Realised, yeah, we can get these now because they've got 9 men. Let's kill. Let's just hunt. Bloodthirsty Garnacho is probably the best Garnacho. Assist and a 9.4 from Bruno, who really picked it up in the midfield as well. Arnaud Martinez put on a show at 9.1. Zano Man stopped whatever they had to offer for a 4th straight clean sheet. 7 saves out of 7 shots on target. Usman Diamande with an 8.9. Very, very good defensive display. 8.8 for Ugarte as well. 8.6 for Bowman and an assist. 8.4 for Cariolo. The list goes on. Manu with an 8.3 as well. There wasn't really any bad performances. Højlund didn't really get kick in. Didn't really have an opportunity to get kick in, to be honest, in the first half. They were really defensively strong until it all fell apart. Martinez came on late and Inacio was solid enough. As for Milan, their best player, if you can pick a best player, Ruben Loftus-Cheek tried to create something the other way for them. 7.3. Bukayo Saka had to move onto the other wing to facilitate what the manager wanted to do. 6.7 for Robbie. Yeah, it's not great. Van der Ven with a 6.1 before he got his marching orders. He was doing alright, I think. But then, of course, he got the red card. And then same goes with Theo Hernandez. I don't think he even really did much while he was on, besides foul people, to be honest. And he was always a ticking time bomb, and it showed because he got sent off. 2 red cards for AC Milan, ruining their day, to be honest. 12 shots, 8 saves, 4 conceded for Magnan. Tried to do damage limitation, but again, there's only so much you can do when you've got 2 defenders missing and a bloodthirsty, hungry team like Manchester United to contend with. So the full-time score is 4-0. And just to show you as well on the stats, you can scroll down here. Red cards, 2. It's not very good, ultimately. But what matters is we dub up, and that is huge for the league phase, because we might go on to top the league phase now. We are in very good stead. Very, very good stead. Garnacho got 4 shots off today. Popped off, to be honest. Don't want to get him any more complacent, but yeah, he was really good. We're going to rest him next game anyway. Give Laurent a start, because we know he's capable of something special. Freddie Cariola stopped a lot of the opposition balls today. Was that defensively one of the best memories? A good result? Yeah. Cariola was really good. I mean, he wasn't the best of the defenders. He probably was the worst out of the back 4, but still good enough. And Bruno, well, I mean, he had a lot of success. I don't know what you're on about. He'll be fine. He had plenty of success, in my opinion, anyway. Because we got an assist. Right, good start. The hardest game of the day was a 4-0 win, which what that really means is these games are going to be fucking annoying for no reason. Garnacho's up to a 94. Can he still grow, or is he at his peak? He's at his peak, which, you know what, is absolutely fair enough. He is a baller. Passing could be a little bit better. Free kick accuracy could be a bit better. Probably should have put him on a wide playmaker plan. But I'm glad we've got a bit more speed out of him now, because he's just beating anyone and everyone. And it's the same story with Roman Bowman. His speed has really helped his game. We're going to keep him on the inside forward to kind of get his shooting stats up a little bit. And then we'll probably go back to the speed kind of area. I don't know if we can do anything for composure on that, can we? Ooh, wide playmaker, actually. Reactions isn't really a problem now because he doesn't play the right back role. We could get the right back traits if we really wanted, but I don't want, and we don't need, so there's no point. Roman Bowman ready to go now as a fully fledged first team member. I will tell you that. I'm very happy. I mean, it might be too easy. You might be saying, yeah, too easy. I might agree with you honestly, but on the same like side of things. I'm just going to check Land's development, make sure we're doing the right thing by him. He's on the playmaker, class at 10. Yeah, we'll do playmaker, get some of the passing stats up a little bit more, shot power and long shots as well. Works for me. As I was saying, yeah, it might seem a little bit easy, but we're just, A, the team is just that good that it should be doing what it's doing on the pitch, and B, they were not 10 men, or 9 men. So it, not really a difficulty situation at that point. It's more of a don't be a fucking moron and get yourself sent off situation. I think most of the players are at the correct plans here for the next game. There are going to be rests, obviously, for players that are fucked and can't make it back in, like Anasio. I'm sure he'll not have full stamina. Same with Garnacho and Bowman, but we've got players to cover those spots. Like I said, we are absolutely fine, and we do have a slight amount of money if necessary. There is a little bit of money set aside. Only 663 billion, so, I mean, or million, if it was billion, fuck me. 663 million. Continuing to make profits as well off of shirt sales, match tickets. I mean, Garnacho's the highest selling, but look at that. Fernandes and Bowman. I mean, somebody has made it, hasn't he? That's insane. And yeah, we are in a lot of money because we sold a lot of players. It wasn't really necessary to sell all of them, but looking at that, it kind of just shows, yeah, we are in a good spot. We've got a lot of money. There is no issue. So if it does go wrong, we will think about spending, but we don't actually need to be honest. The only way I would spend is we've got a 662 million we won't have next year probably. And I'll probably just spend it all away just to, you know, have it spent. But I don't even know who I would spend it on. Like, we don't need anything. Up next then is Fulham. I just want to see how the other rounds of Champions League went there because there's nobody else that probably be top near us right now. We are insane. And another team dropped points, Lombardia, Inter Milan. So there's now only 3 teams that have won all 3 games. Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Arsenal. There's a top 8 there where 2 teams you'd be like, huh? How have they done that? But Manchester United, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Lombardia, PSG, Ajax, Dinamo Zagreb, and Juventus in the top 8 right now. Of course, 6 and 7 are the ones that have question marks around them. But Ajax are quite successful in Europe. Bayern on the edge of breaking back into that top 8. Napoli doing alright as well. Barcelona in the situation, as is Bologna. West Ham struggling a bit, as are Man City. Are there any big teams? Milan on the way out nearly after 3 games. I mean, obviously it'll all change. Still a long way to go. Club Brugge, Slavia Prague, Galatasaray Athletic Club, Rangers, Leipzig, Olympiacos, Porto, Braga, Salzburg, Apoel, and PAOK. Some of those you'd expect to be there, but players, teams like Leipzig, when they've just signed Kvaratskhelia, Kvaratskhelia, you'd be like, huh, how is that the case then? How is that the problem then? I don't know. But anyway, we enter in to the Premier League, where we are currently undefeated. And we've got Fulham next. And before we go anywhere, I need to sneeze, so bear with me. Right then. News stories before this one. Let's take a look and see. Portugal lose to England. Iceland beat Sweden. Spain beat USA. Xerxes' recent performances have left Napoli fans questioning the value of their new acquisition. To be fair, I thought he would cook in Italy. He seems to usually do well in Italy. And for 110 million, you'd expect a bit more. But if he's not been performing, we'll happily take him back. I mean, I don't mind. It was only because we had to sell him that we sold him. I would rather have kept him. Duck was the hat-trick heroes. Aberdeen beat Midtjylland. And I'm assuming that's the conference. Fuck knows. Aberdeen are popping off, apparently. Wolfsburg and West Ham draw 2-2. Atletico and Inter draw 2-2. Man City and Athletic Club draw 0-0. And reports have emerged that the offer of the vacant manager's job at New Zealand to Carlos Rodriguez has been withdrawn. Yeah, I didn't really want it. I forgot to answer it, to be honest. And after a great performance in the match against Milan, Bayer is named player of the match. And Garnacho scores, of course he does, to put his name on the screen sheet, apparently. The score sheet for Manchester United in their 4-0 win against Milan. So there you go. I'm curious when we get the nominees and when we get the Ballon d'Or ceremony, because will it happen today? Because I'd like it to. I just don't know when it falls. Would it fall before or after the Forest game? Who knows? I don't remember. I need to Google it. Just real quick before we go into this. Because I don't remember when it falls. EAFC 25 Ballon d'Or date. It's the first week of November. Okay, but is there a particular day? First Monday of November. So I'm assuming we'll miss it to this episode. Yeah, it'll be the 6th of November where it'll get announced. Okay, well that's fine. We could always look at it next episode. Either way, we'll see it eventually, whether it be, you know, this episode or next episode. I'm hoping it'll be a Garnacho again, but if it's any Man United player, we'll take it. I'm assuming out of the Man United players we have. If Bruno goes and fucking wins it, I wouldn't even be mad. I would be impressed. The way he has gone, I would be absolutely impressed. I think it will be Garnacho again, or at least he'll be in the nominations. I think the nominees, if I'm predicting now, Garnacho, Fernandez, which is a huge shout. One of the Real Madrid players, probably Mbappe, and either Vinicius Junior or Musiala. I don't know, because I feel like a Bayern player being there because he won the Champions League. Right, anyway, we'll put the Ballon d'Or stuff to the side. We'll figure out who the nominees are by the end of this episode, and then we'll figure out the winner, I think, next episode now. But what we do have right now in front of us is a game where we need to not let focus slip, because even though they are in 15th, we are in first. We can't just let things slip now. We can't be lackadaisical. We can't just sit back and let teams attack us. We need to be the aggressors, continue to stay the aggressors, like we have been all season. So this is the Fulham side then. Simon in goal, or Seaman, I don't even pronounce it. Alex Moreno is the left back. Tete is the right back. Bassi and Romagnoli as the centre backs. Bassi captain in the side. Kaba and Lopez the CDMs. Lavera off the left. And Wobi off the right. Pafundi at the cam, which is an interesting signing. And Santiago Jimenez as the striker, which is also an interesting signing, because I think he was at Arsenal earlier in this career mode. They've got Adley on the bench. Zabarni, Berenashea, Janssen, De Silva Moreira. I do not know who that is. I should probably know who that is. Benda and Sanderson on the bench. They play a counter-attacking football as well, which is exactly what we do. And if they're going to be the same discipline as Milan, there's no issue, is there really? Jimenez, the key attacking player. No key defensive players for Fulham. And out of their last 5 matches, they're undefeated. 3 wins, 2 draws, pulling themselves out of relegation battle. And looking at the stats, it's not really great from either of their strikers. They've got goals, but not anything to shout about. Santiago Jimenez with a goal and 2 assists in 4 games is slightly better than Amin Adley's 7 appearances with 2 goals. I can't speak. Alfie Hutchinson so far has made 1 appearance, which is good. Hopefully he's developing alright there. Eric De Silva Moreira is the one that I should know, but didn't. Adama Traore has made 1 appearance and scored in it. Lavera's got 1. But their top scorer is a midfielder who is actually quite a good midfielder, to be fair. 4 goals and 3 assists for Andre Almeida from centre mid. And Pafundi now in 81 does look like a really good prospect, as we always know he is in career mode. And I'm wondering which keeper they're starting out of there. Berto and Benda and Ashby Hammond and Aceves and Seaman. And obviously it's Seaman. There's only 77 in this career mode, which I thought it would be higher by this point. Anyway, that is the Fulham side. Let's get into it. I don't think I'm going to rotate all the way. And I don't think I'm even going to go to the second team. Am I going to go to the second team sheet? No, we're not going to go to the second. Yes, we are. I'll make my mind up eventually. So left back obviously be Carreras. Dallo comes back in today because Martinez is tired. And for this side, we'll go Weber. If I touch another one, we'll go Yoro. And we'll go Martinez. Centre mid, I think Mr. Hilman, that's for a game. So we'll go Hilman, Garte, Land, Laurent, and Burmo. And I'm not going to start Rashford, obviously, because of the sharpness. So we'll stick with Højlund. And Bayer is better off the bench, so we'll stick with Højlund. We'll just make sure we've got everyone I want here. I'm just going to rest Inacio all the way, I think. And how's Carreras' stamina? It's fine. I'm going to put... Can Cadiolo play both sides? Can Martinez play both sides? No. I'll put Cadiolo on the bench in case I want to move either side about. And I think that's us for this game. Captaincy will go to Licha. That is the wrong thing, although I do want to double check this actually. I accidentally clicked on the right thing here. Sweet. Didn't mean to click on it, but we clicked on it, and it's actually where I want to be. Holding. They're both better at holding, which is fine. They can both sit back. Land can jump into that shadow striker role once it scrolls. There we go. Thank you. Inside forward. For now, we're going to keep Laurent on the wing. Inside forward from Bermo. Poacher for Rasmus. And for squad, I want to... assignments. I want to give the captaincy to Lautaro. Free kicks, I don't want Laurent on, but we can obviously discuss that when the time comes. He might be the better one at free kicks. But it's a bit of rotation, and obviously nothing against Chile. But Oman's on a 4 clean sheet streak, and I want to see if that can continue through today. So that is the team we will be using at Craven Cottage against Fulham. It's Oman in goal, Carreras as the left back, Dallo as the right back, Martinez and Yoro as the centre backs, Agarte and Gilman as the CDMs, Land at cam, Laurent off the left, and Bermo off the right, Højlund at striker. At Craven Cottage then, for the first Premier League game of today's stream, it is Fulham versus Manchester United. Usually I wouldn't be hugely worried. But ultimately, I am slightly worried because they're on a 5-game unbeaten streak. It might even last longer than that. Curious to see what they're going to use. Seaman, Tete, Bassi, Marmol, Janssen, Lopez, Burge, Iwobi, Adley, Almeida, Jimenez. Yeah, that's quite a good team. And there's our boys. Slight rotation. Rest of a lot of the team after the demolition of Milan. But also giving some second-tier players a chance. Which will be quite the theme today because we haven't really got a lot of games where I would just chuck out the main team to demolish. We've got 2 Lutons up next. One in the Carabao Cup at Kenilworth Road. One at Old Trafford. Land try to find the ball back through. It's not going to happen. That will happen though, but Hoyland's offside at that point. Let's leave it be. So I'm not really sure what to expect from the remainder of this episode. If we can keep going with clean sheets, that'd be quite cool. But the pass has to go to the right player that I've aimed at for us to not concede. And it is the wrong side of the net. I think it's a corner though. But yeah. That little pass is not meant to go back to Adley there. I don't know if that was kind of obvious, but I feel like it was obvious enough. Fuck it. That was... Do you know what? Right, I don't want this game to work as I want it to anyway. I didn't want the pass to go in the air, which would have made tons more sense than Burmo. Knocks it inside to Land. Straight at Seaman. I always pronounce Seaman or Simon, but we'll call him Seaman. Or Simon. Fucked if I know, mate, honestly. Laurent tried to find it in Land. Didn't go the right side of the defender, to be honest. I wanted to cut back first. But that's my fault that time, because I didn't cut back first. Ugarte slightly aggressive in the tackle. Referee continues the play. Unheeded. And Burmo sends a man to the ground. Now Hoyland. Now Land. Now Burmo. Inside again. Not a bad effort. Just a bit too far the other side. Can't believe we're seeing Burmo in a Man United shirt, man. I'm eating some crisps, but I'm trying to eat them quietly. I think I'm failing at that, but fuck it. My stream, my rules. FIFA mixed with ASMR. An interesting choice there from Jimenez. Had more time than what I think he thought he had. I think Yoro and or Martinez would have probably caught up, but Jimenez probably got another touch out of that. Laurent, Land asking for it. Oh, good saves. And Burmo did cut all the way in. Good play. And Burmo with a good tackle, but Frum will go the way of Fulham. I think using Adley as a left winger, which is interesting. That way you get both Adley and Jimenez onto the pitch, I suppose. Both capable. Both haven't really shown too much at the start of the season for Fulham, but maybe they'll show me today. Adley. Caught up by Dallo. And Yoro. Yoro trying to make sure he can't put it in the middle, and Dallo making sure he can't put it behind him. That was really good defending. Now Laurent does always have the pace, but doesn't have the options here. Eventually, Land is providing himself. And now Carreras shoots it straight at his teammate. It's not really my fault, that. I can't lie. Højlund's just in the way like a big Danish lump. Commentator just said he's not sure why Højlund's in that position. I'd be inclined to agree. He's in the way of my fucking shot. Well, that's the reason the commentator was giving, but that's the reason I'm giving. Offside, I believe. I guess I don't believe. Surely he was offside, but he's got no data stopping now. Brian and Burmo plays into land, and now Højlund. Surely it's 1-0. It is. Great finish. That's a problem with pushing your fullback up. A lot of room for the players to attack into. Højlund may not be my favourite striker, but he's still very capable while Rashford's getting back to full sharpness. Don't want to rush Rashford in too quick. We only gave him that Liverpool cameo to see what he could do, and my God, he brought brilliance. So, Højlund. That was meant for land, it's just not gone to him, so we're going to have to rebuild the whole attack again. Oh, he's twatted off target. What the fuck is this camera angle? Why are my eyes watering? Excuse me. Is there any need for you to be watering? I think not, but maybe there is. Land just off the wrong side of the goal there. But we do have a lead, which is becoming more and more common. At this point, I'm sorry if the career mode is kind of boring, but at the same time, we're reaping the rewards of what we built. So I'm not super sorry. We've built a fucking super team and we're going to use it. That's a terrible delivery, I can't lie. Bowman maybe should not be on the corners. Laurent can't win that battle. Yoro will get the ball. Dallo could twat one. He could have twat one, but I was going to tell you that I'll shoot it, but like it is not to be. Closed up by Janssen, and now counter attack for Fulham is not what we were ordered here on the menu. What comes to fruition though? Thankfully it's Alex Iwobi, so we should be fine. No worries if it's Iwobi. I'd be worried if it was someone competent. I can't say that because in real life Iwobi scored a winning goal against us. I know in my luck I'll probably score in this one now. I've talked shit about him. See what happens. I talk shit about a player. They're like, yeah, well, here you go. Have that. It's like, yeah, well, shit. And just off target again, man. It's some really good attacking from us. Just precise, pristine. Just the finishes seem to be wrong side of the post. I do like Laurent, mainly because he's just got so much fucking pace nowadays. But Carreras dispossessed, and now we've got to watch out down that side. Now there is a Jimenez, and there's no cover on said Jimenez. Good save. Oh man. Martinez always had the pressure on. I'd like to think anyway. I mean, they've left Højlund in a bit of space here. Oh, that's a fucking balls of a touch. Done well. Done very well. Land. Need some support here. And Bremo just had to lash at it because it's about to be half time. Just tried one. It was going wide, I think. I don't know why he saved it. Maybe for his stats, which is fair enough. Today's episode's flown by compared to the other day. I'm not even rushing through it. I'm just kind of going at a pace that I would usually go at. I suppose because of all the transfer stuff. The last episode took a little longer. Yeah, this one we can start flying through it a bit quicker now. We can start getting through the games. Difference maker right there on your screen, Rasmus Højlund. Your only goal of the half. It could have been more. Lands had a couple of opportunities, but it just got either side of the goal. Just the wrong side, unfortunately, as it stands. But we do lead at Craven Cottage. It's not quite a lead I expected to have, I'll be real. I thought it would be more. But we are leading, and that's what really matters. Look at the stats at the break. 54-46 in terms of possession. 10 shots to 4 in favour of us. 2.4 expected goals to 0.8. Oman's had a little bit of a workout, but nothing serious just yet. That might change second half. Performances at the break. Højlund and Bermo, the top ones. Agarte in there as well. 8.1s for all of them, but Rasmus with a goal. And Bermo, yeah, Bermo's actually been really active today. I've really enjoyed it. And Agarte is he's just a solid man to have. Tigo Land with the assist in a 7.9 and 7.5 for Oman, who's made 2 saves thus far, with decent ratings as well for Yoro and Laurent. As for them, it is Felipe Lopez, 7.1 for him. Kenny Tete with a 7. Seaman with a 6.7. 4 shots, 3 saves, 1 conceded. And Almeida, the guy who seems to be getting all the contributions, hasn't really been seen today yet. So maybe he will appear in the second half. We kick off this next 45 minutes then. Didn't even mean to do that, by the way, with Land. I was just picking my controller up. Can we get a goal early on? Oh, Bermo read well. Marmol's done brilliantly. Bermo goes again. It's actually gone to Land instead. Blocked by Lopez, who's putting a shift today. And he's actually kept that in as Mikael Marmol. Didn't expect him to be honest. They tried to chase it down, really, and now it could be Fulham to open up the second half. Adley holds off Dallo, continues to try and hold off Dallo, which he's done very well with. It's just off target from Santiago Jimenez. Not a bad effort, but just dragged it wide. It was a great play from Adley. Got the better of Dallo in terms of physicality, but not to be on that occasion. Højlund. Oh wait, why is he switched off Laurent there when I could have chased it? Tackle by Laurent means it's a throw in for Fulham. Fulham play Brentford in the Carabao Cup round of 16. We get to see Fulham in that competition, obviously. We might see him next round if we beat Luton. They beat Brentford. I wouldn't bet on it because Brentford are doing quite well this year. Oh, fuck off. Great job, oh man. I don't know how Martinez didn't get that, to be honest. I'm not even mad at Martinez. I'm mad at how I haven't got that. Like, although Martinez is the one that I was using. But still, point is, how has he not got it? That wasn't for Højlund if he's offside. He wasn't offside. Lovely. Land blocked by Marmol. Fulham defence just trying to keep us at bay, I think, now. Yeah, Burmo's not taking this, I can't lie. If he is, we're going short with it. Didn't really generate enough power to put it in last time around. Curious what I've got as an option. And Burmo is the best taker. Yeah, we'll just fucking cut it short. Yoro just try to lift it in. Dallo. Maybe he'll try and lift it in. It's blocked by Jimenez, and it could be a counter now if we're not careful. I'm pulling Martinez way out of position in hopes I will get this, but I've missed. Dallo reads perfectly. The Wilby tries to fight back. I wanted that to go through at Hoyland, to be honest. To land, but it didn't. And we don't get the attack I wanted. Quite simply, that's not what I wanted to do with it. Now Jimenez, can he escape Martinez? He can try. Not an easy task, as he's found out there. And we booted it straight at his face to give it back to the old man. Wasn't my intention, but it's what's happened. Get it away. Carreras, Laurent. Hoyland. Oh, Hoyland. He's peeled the wrong way slightly. Ah, fuck's sake. Maybe a buyer change on him momentarily. A really good game against Milan. He's actually been quite a solid option to have in total. That was meant to go all the way to Burma, but it just didn't generate the power. Or it didn't really do anything I wanted. Lando. Hoyland. Laurent. Goes inside. That's really great play. Just a terrible shot at the end of it. We're going to make some substitutions as well, Fulham, so we'll just wait for a second there. Yoro is fucked, apparently, so on comes Weber. And Bayer was the one that was going to come on as well, wasn't he? Rashford's there, but he's not quite fully sharp yet. We'll probably give him a run on against one of the Luton games. I can't say against one of the Lutons, because they're both, it's the same Luton, it's just, you know what I mean. Mind who comes on for Agarte as well. Freshen up a bit. Iwobi makes way for Pereira, former United boy. Before his goal kick happens, we'll do our changes. Thank you. Agarte, Hoyland and Yoro for Mainu, Bayer and Weber. We are stacked, by the way. This Man United team is really, really good. Laurent. Oh, he saw Pereira a dream. Oh, it's fucking happened again. Oh my god. Straight off the... He did this against fucking Milan as well, the bastard. Straight off the bench. I don't know why they're all playing him on side, by the way. That's something that needs to be discussed within the Fulham ranks. Laurent plays a pass in. Bayer hits it first time. And he bags again. And I love Hoyland, but he might be out of the rotation, because if we've got a fully fit Rashford starting the scenes and a Bayer coming on as a sub, we're not going to stop scoring. It's a 2-0 lead now at the Cottage. And it might not be over yet. Again, this team is just so good at this point. It's unreal. We're also on our 5th clean sheet, which is mad. Like, in a row. It's meant to go towards Bayer, but it's locked onto Laurent. I will admit, that's gone to the wrong player. We are in possession of no left back as well. Not why Carreras is so far up, but he's back now, which is fine. I've kind of got used to calling him Carreras as well, which is good. Because obviously it's Alvaro Fernandez from previous years who was at Man United. Now changed his name. I don't know if he's changed his name or if that's the name he prefers to go by. Whatever it is, he's now called Alvaro Carreras. Doesn't really matter what he's called. He's done a job for us today. Bayer might be off. Did he time his run? I can't tell. I think he might have just timed it perfectly. I do really like Bayer. I just wish he would be good from the start sometimes so I could start him. But I can't really complain. He's one of the best super subs we've had. I don't know if I trust the Laurent delivery, to be honest, either. I'm going to play it short. Land has come short. Laurent. Weber. And Bermo. Creating a space and hitting the post. Still yet to find his first United goal, Brian Bermo. He's made a couple of goals, couple of assists, but yet to find his first goal in a United shirt. Just unlucky there off the post and out. I'm sure it will come today. 2 Luton games where he'll probably be the favourite starter over Great save from Oman. I don't know why the defence parted like the Red Sea. Anyways, my point was continuing. Burma probably will get quite a bit of game time today over Bowman because of the teams we have to face. Probably mix and match them a little bit because there are quite a lot of games in a row. With stamina, it'd probably be Bowman one game and Burma the next, and we'll sub as necessary. And Burma heads it. Not great, but it's enough. Land is... It's a long... Do you know what? At least it's the right direction. It's just not... It's just too much power. Rather than not enough. Because usually when I do those, it's not enough power. Burma gets caught. Lacking. Martinez got caught lacking as well. We all get caught lacking. He's offside, no? He's not. He's not offside, apparently. I guess they changed the rules. I must have missed that part. How is he on? Oh, Cariolo, or Carrera, sorry, is playing him on. It's a good hit. It's a good finish. Fulham have put themselves back into this game with 7 minutes to go. And it's the end of the clean sheet streak. It's more upsetting, to be honest. I don't really need to go to VAR for that one because I saw on the replay that Carreras was just a little bit further back. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. Had a good run. Can we get a third? Just to secure the dub without having it to be, you know, a shaky situation where they equalise and I cry myself to sleep. I don't have missed a tackle with Weber. I really don't. Ah, good save by Seaman. Great play all the way up to that point. Just the wrong side. Burmo, ball in. Martinez is a target. I don't know why I balled in actually, because I just said his corners were shit, but we ball at least. Minor, land. Oh, can't get shot. Weber. Oh, you're a toaster. Don't know why I've called him a toaster. Oh no. Oh no. 5 minutes of added time and Fulham on the fucking attack. You can fuck off. Weber, good tackle. We need to find a goal because if I don't, they will, and I'm very concerned that they might now. Mainu. Laurent. Just run it, mate, run it. Bowman, or sorry, Bayer asking for it. I don't know where Bowman came from. Well, yeah, he came from our academy, but... Land. And Burmo. For his first United goal, that will secure it. Brian and Burmo. I said it will happen. I never said when. I said it would happen this episode though. I didn't think it would happen this game. But Brian and Burmo make sure that Fulham won't have a route back into this game. And Brian and Burmo gets his first goal in United colours. I'm not sure if it's limbs worthy like it was suggested by that, but it's a big moment for him. And it secures a win that might have been in question. And that is it. 3-1 dub. Went 2 up. Santiago Jimenez bagged a fucking screamer, which kind of put it into doubt a little bit. But Brian and Burmo, right place, right time to score his first United goal and secure 3 more points. He's done really well today, and Burmo might even get man of the match, which I wouldn't be opposed to. It'll be him or fucking Land, I think. Land, I don't think has been that bad. I feel like it'll overrate Land. Like, he was good, but it'll probably say like a 9 point something. I don't know if he was a 9 point something. I'd put him in the 8 point somethings. And Burma I'd probably put as a 9, to be honest. Active all game. Got his goal in the end. Dub season for us. Take a look at the stats then. 54-46 in terms of possession. 18 shots to 8. We were a lot more, you know, aggressive with the attack, and we deserved the win that we got in the end. 5.9 expected goals to 2 shows that we were just very, very dominant. And it was just a matter of their goalkeeper being good, their defenders being good, And I can see that bald man in the background, which means he is man of the match, because it only talks to the man of the match at the end of the game. And you know what? Not really as much I would have given him, but it's a really good game for him. Brian Mbeumo, 9.9 as just a backup winger at Manchester United. He has a goal to talk about as well, and he was just terrifying defenders all game. So I can't really complain about that. A brace of assists from Teagleland means he gets a 9.4 rating. I didn't realize he got 2 assists, so yeah, you know what, 9.4 is fair. Adam Laurent with an assist and an 8.7. Maximilian Bayer with a goal and an 8.6. Even Rasmus Bag before he went, 8.5 for the Danish striker. And then Hjulmand Agarte, very, very strong in that DM area. I was hoping we could keep the clean sheet streak going, but it's not the end of the world. Jean Oman, 5 shots, 4 saves, 1 conceded. And it was a very good goal, to be honest. I just assumed that he was offside, but still, there's nothing you can do about those strikes on occasion. Assist and an 8.1 for Amin Adli, a goal and an 8.1 for Santiago Jimenez. And looking around, that is pretty fucking good for them. But it ends their unbeaten streak. We continue ours. 8 shots, 5 saves and 3 conceded for Dennis Seaman. A lot of work put in by the defence, but not enough to stop us. Once again, it's 3 more points to add to the total. Manchester United continue the unbeaten run. Brighton don't though. Nottingham Forest victorious. I did not expect that. I did not expect Brighton to lose, which gives us, I think, unless Liverpool won, a bit more of a gap at the top. And I'm assuming Liverpool have one, which means just 2 points clear. But I'd be stupid. Oh, I'd not be stupid. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't fucking, you know, thinking we can go a lot further with this unbeaten run now. I don't think it's going to be, are we going to get a 4th straight Prem title? I think it's more, how many points clear are we going to be? Yeah, Burma deserves all the fucking credit. He was absolutely electric. Definitely the main threat that game. Big leap of faith to put him in, but he went in and did his business as he should. Fantastic from Brian Mbeumo. Take a look at messages here from 2 players. Inacio wants more game time despite having plenty of game time, and Hjulmand was happy to get the game that he asked for. So we dub up there. How much is Inacio? Is Inacio just gonna be another delete where he said, "I need more game time," where he plays most of the games? How much has he actually had? Out of the 13 I think we played, he's had 8. Like, I'm not really sure what you want me to do. Martinez is pretty much ever present, which I think is fair. Inacio's had a good amount of game time. 3 out of 7 in the Premier League, I think. He's had all the Champions League games. It's not bad at all. Maybe a bit more in the Premier League I could do with using him, perhaps. But I don't know. I think he's just complaining for the sake of complaining. Let's get the plans sorted then before we travel to Kenilworth Road for the Carabao Cup 4th round against Luton. I mean, I'm going to probably rotate it a little bit. I think we're going to even give Gillet a game because it's been fucking forever since he's had one. And it's not just because Oman conceded, although I'm not even mad that Oman conceded. It was a good run. It's just because Gillet hasn't had a game in fucking forever, and I feel like he needs one. And they'll put Oman in for the Premier League Luton game, I think. Don't mind me just fixing everything. I don't really know what we're going to do for the Luton game in terms of lineup. I suppose Inacio, so he stops crying, will get a game. Out with that, I'm not really sure. Rashford's still working on his sharpness, still working on getting back to full fitness. He might be a bench option. Really, Rashford was just so we could get a moment against Liverpool if it happened, and if it didn't happen, then it was a bad idea, but it happened and it worked, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, there we go. I think some of the Carabao fixtures have been played, as you can tell. Arsenal beat Man City, and it looks like Nottingham Forest got hat-tricks, so I'm assuming they pounded Rotherham into the ground. Morgan Gibbs-White with a hat-trick as they won 3-0. Ipswich through. Brentford beat Fulham on penalties. Arsenal through as well. Leicester beat Brighton, who are going on a bit of a losing streak at the moment, I might say. I don't want that to backfire on me here, but we then play Luton at Kenilworth Road. There's not really much. See, the thing is, it's going a bit faster today, this episode, because there's not really much to cover. There's not really much to talk about, to just spout shit about between games. We can just fire through and get on with it. I'm going to take a little update at the academy though. Again, none of these now are going to make it besides Leon Weston. And even then, he probably won't make it because the save will be done. Off screen, I'll continue it. And he probably will come in as a right back eventually, like season 10 or something. But none of these will probably make it now. I think I do have. Do I have another? I think I sent another scout out somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, I went for another Italian cam idea just to see if we get next Baldanzi or something like that. But I doubt it'll happen. What I did want to do was check the news. So yeah, Gibbs White was a hat-trick hero as Nottingham Forest beat Rotherham. Arsenal beat Man City. I suppose that's fair enough. Not really fussed either way. We'll probably get one of them. 4 Wolves players made it to the team of the week, so I'm assuming they had a good week. With Dallo, Bermo, and Land for us. Papadopoulos makes it for Liverpool, so I'm assuming they did win. We'll check the table in a moment. But yeah, Dallo and Bermo and Land, crazy 3 names you'd not expect to see in there. Maybe Dallo's probably the one you'd expect the most. Yeah, Liverpool beat Bournemouth 3-1. Chelsea beat Spurs. And there is your Ballon d'Or 2028 shortlist. Now, it is controversial because Vinicius Junior and Mbappe, fair enough. Garnacho, it kinda was just always gonna be. Kvaratskhelia, that is a fucking weird one. I thought Bruno, maybe it's a certain position that can only get nominated, and that's why Bruno didn't get nominated. But Bruno deserves to get nominated over Kvaratskhelia. I love Kvaratskhelia because he did put in a shift for us. And even though it wasn't the biggest shift in the world, he still put in the numbers last year, and not enough numbers to help us to another Premier League title at the very least. But we moved him on, and he's been at Leipzig. And I thought that if you transfer clubs, you couldn't get nominated. Maybe they've changed that. But I believe as well on the third point. Well, I don't know if it's a third point. I don't have any points on me, but this is the final point I'm going to make about this Ballon d'Or shortlist just now. I think we're going to get the Ballon d'Or ceremony today, first and foremost, instead of next episode. Second, I'm making more extra points than what I was going to say, but my point is, I think it's the exact same. I'll get to it. It's the exact same nominees as last year. It's the exact same, identical, because it was Vinny Mbappe, Garnacho, Kvaratskhelia last year. It's the same 4 again. Will it be a retain for Alejandro Garnacho, or will it be a new winner? Will Vinicius get his? I don't know if it'll be his first. He might have had one in his career mode. I don't remember. I haven't really been checking up until Garnacho won it. Will it be Mbappe's? He's probably already got one under his belt in this save. Or will it be Kvaratskelia's, who it would be a very, very big shock if it was. I wouldn't be opposed because it'd be our contributions that done it. His contribution to Manchester United, not his contributions to Leipzig. I would still count that as a Man United player winning it because it would have been from his contributions with us. But I think, and I'm biased obviously, I think it's got to be Garnacho because not only did he, kill it in the past 2 seasons, he's gone and started to kill it again this season. If you look at his fucking numbers, they're just unfathomable. 12-7 in the first 13 games, 6-8 in the Premier League, 4-3 in the Champions League, and then 1 each in the Community Shield and Carabao, respectively. He has been killing it. Bruno, I don't know how he's not got nominated. I'm assuming it's a positional thing. But he's been killing it. Killed it last year. He's even killed it more this year. But maybe it's because he's only started killing it a bit more this year that he's not been nominated. Bowman is not there yet, but he will be. Beyond that, I don't really know, to be honest. I thought Bruno might be in there. And I thought Musiala might be in there. But it's identical to last year's names, which means that it should be I'm hoping it'll be an identical winner. I don't think there's anything else to cover. Newcastle beat Brentford in the end. They're out of the relegation zone. West Brom beat Villa, which is mad. And Mbeumo scored for the first time this season to push Manchester United for a 3-1 win against Fulham, with the man of the match going to Brian Mbeumo after a great performance in the match against Fulham. And I think that's everything. So let's go see what Luton are going to use. I don't think it'll really matter because we're going to rotate a bit anyway. And even then, I think we're probably going to overpower them. But you never know. Why does this look a lot like Season 1 Luton? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say, wow, this sucks, because there's some good players in there. I can't believe they've got Dragishin on the bench. That's mad. That is quite mad. because Dragoshin has very good potential. It is Berkey and goal, who I'm surprised he's still playing. He's got to be fucking 95 at this point. Bueno and Hashioka as the wing backs. Anderson, Mengi, and Lockyer as the centre backs, with Lockyer captain on the side. Nakamba as the CDM. Chong and Walsh as the centre mids. And Yukla and Taylor as the strikers. Dragoshin is on the bench. Gassand, Sotil, Abdul Karim, Lee, McGuinness, and Brown are also all on the bench. And Brown's one of the ones that's been having a bit of a shock fun season for Luton because he's been scoring quite a few. They played a counter-attack football as well. And even though they take a slightly less risky ability about it, I feel like, they play balls in behind for the pacey strikers to run onto. I don't think they have a pacey striker, so I don't know if this is really the best strategy for Luton Town. It's our third counter-attacking team today in 3 games. Jacob Brown still killing it somehow. I don't exactly know what he's doing or how he's doing it, but he is. He's doing it. That's all that matters. Yukla as well. He's got a goal. And just having a look. There's no Peli Roda Kampanzu, which is kind of sad. Assuming he's retired. Radu Dragoshin is at Luton, which is mad. It's just insane to me when he's that good. But he is at Luton Town, so fair enough. But this is quite a lot of the players just from Season 1. Lockyer still playing. Fair play to him. But yeah, 2 wins and 3 losses out of the last 5. I think it should be easy progression, but again, Carabao Cup always seems to throw up a couple of hiccups for me. Before we go into this, I'm just curious, have they actually sold him, or has he just sacked it off? Because if they've sold him, that is poor form. Yeah, I think he retired, which is fine. Peli Roda Kampanzu has retired. And in this save, he never went on loan to Rotherham, so he's always been a Luton boy. So for this game then, in the Carabao Cup round of 16, we will be using the second team sheet. Gillet will get a chance. He's up to an 84. Dallo will not be playing on the left. I think we'll probably just go Carreras again, will we not? Depending on stamina. Yeah. Yoro and... I want to try this together. I don't know how effective it will be. In fact, no, because I said I was going to use an Asio because he'll start crying if I don't. Where is he? He's already on the pitch. He's like, yeah, I'm standing here. You're not fucking moving me. Martinez, why not? Again, we don't really have a lot of depth that's kind of rotational. What I'm trying to say is basically, it doesn't really matter who we use because they're all over 80 rated at this point. But I'm just going to use the fucking same, pretty much the same team as what we did in the Prem. Although this is risky, stupid, and probably incorrect to do. No, you know what? We're going to give Rashford a start back. I feel like we need it. And then Bruno will keep on as well, just because, why not? I know I love Land, but he's tired, and also Bruno can just fucking kill it for a little bit. Bayo comes on the bench naturally. Dallo can come on for Cariolo, and Bowman can come on for Weber. So that's the team we'll use against Luton Town at Kenilworth Road in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Then Gillet in goal, Carreras and Martinez as the fullbacks, Inacio and Yoro as the centre-backs, Manu and Hilmand as the CDMs, Fernandez and nobody else at Cam. He is the captain. I don't know why I would have anyone else there. Laurent off the left and Burma off the right. Rashford at striker. I know he's still not fully sharp. I don't know how he's still not fully sharp. Hurry up, man. He will start today. Try and get sharpness up a little bit. Try and get him in shooting form. If not for the rest of today's episode, then definitely for next episode. At Kenilworth Road, then, it is Luton Town versus Manchester United. I didn't even look at Luton's squad. That's how unbothered I am. Probably could sim some of these games, to be honest, but I don't want to. Pretty much. I want to see if I can navigate this team to winning everything. Again, I don't think it'll really matter what they bring. They are starting Dragish in, though, which is better than benching the man. Deserves to start for Luton. I mean, he deserves to start for Spurs, probably. Don't know how he's ended up at Luton, to be honest. I don't remember him moving from Spurs until maybe it's only just happened this season, because it must be recent, because he's been at Spurs for a lot of his career mode. He was there last season, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm just heavily mistaken. Anywho, we go. Luton Town versus Manchester United in the Carabao Cup round 4. We know some of the teams that have gone through. Who will advance? Will it be who you'd expect, or will it be unlikely? This stadium's fucking mad, by the way. Oh my god, Chile! I can't help but laugh. I'm pissed off inside, but on the outside, that's fucking hilarious. It's an early lead for Luton. Mate. It's just the way it bounces off him. Oh, for fuck's sake. First time we don't have a man in the sticks and we get that. Well, Luton take a shock early lead for probably their biggest talisman I've seen in their career mode history, Jacob Brown. It's mad, really, when you think about it, but on the same fucking side of it, it's funny. This stadium is mad, by the way, because I can't even see Carreras. The only thing that's going to distract me is the stadium more than anything else. Well, Luton have an early shock lead due to some Gillet fucking around. Rashford's in the area. It's away by Dragushin. We lose because Gillet's a fucking idiot. It'd be funny, but first loss of the season. Would be not really what I wanted it to be against. I wouldn't really want it to be against Luton, I think, is mine. He's offside, no? Has to be. Where is the flag? God, are we just giving everything? I mean, give them all the chances they can have, I suppose. I'm sure it won't matter ultimately. Burmo. Rashford's asking for it. He's going to get it as well. Oh, good save, Roman Berkey. But I never checked the age of. I meant to. I've completely forgot. Rashford can't get there. Don't hurt anything, Rashford. You've only just come back, lad. Sorry, when did Luton start playing fucking tiki-taka football then? Give me that. What's up, Danny? I'm on world class. And I've won every game so far this season because we've got an insane team, but I've had a shitty start here. It was so funny though. I don't know if you got in time to see it, but Gillet just fucking spilled the ball in the stupidest, funniest way. Oh, it's gonna be one of these games, isn't it, where I can't get the passes going or anything. And when I tackle, it goes out of play. Long day. Don't sing a song for me. Alright, I don't need a song singing for me. We'll get the dub hopefully. There's no more shenanigans by this game. Can't see fucking Carreras at all. It's just, oh, Bruno. Won't be on the fucking Ballon d'Or nominations, lad. You fucking pass it to them. Oh no. Sorry, why are Luton like this? This is not Luton I know. The Luton I know is bottom of the championship in real life. Can't play football to save themselves. This Luton are trying to go 2-0 up. Did I do something wrong in a former life? Sure we get this clear encounter, right? Inacio. Clear it. I've pressed to clear it 3 times. I've pressed to clear it 3 fucking times. I hate try to clear corners. What? What is... Sorry, did I load into a different team here? What the fuck are you cunts doing? Alright. Cool. I just can't... I apparently can't do anything against the tiki-taka stylings of Luton Town. I swear, fuck, if this is my first loss, I will be fuming. Like, it was funny, but I know I should get back into this match, and Laurent should be able to put this away for us to get back into this match. Parity restored, but I'm not incredibly happy that it's taken that long to do so. Adam Laurent with that quick step plus, gets away from his man, arrows it into the bottom corner. No issues with that one. Great finish. Well, we equalise it. I'd rather not have had to equalise it, but Gillet is a fucking clown. Here, we might as well go. Oh, so we might as well go in the lead as well while we're here, but it went on to Rashford instead of Bruno, which is like, how am I meant to tackle somebody if he goes down that wing? Criminy. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hate Kenilworth Road. Hold on, hate Kenilworth Road. Off target. Mate, I can't see that side. I could try and stay on the man with Carreras, but it's not going to be much success with it. Aim for Dallo or Martinez, whichever one we started today. I don't fucking remember. And Bermo. Kielmund. Back into Bermo. On to Arnau Martinez. Rushford's asking for it in the area. Can't win the header over Dragushin, and I don't think headers are going to be the way to go, especially with Dragushin at the back. That's our main, like, player. I don't know how they signed Radu Dragushin. Like, I know how they've done it. It probably wouldn't cost incredibly much. But why? Why has that been allowed? Why did Dragushin choose to go to Luton? London's bad enough. Arnau on the edge of the box. Rashford. That was a shot, by the way. It wasn't aimed towards Laurent. Kilman, Minute. That was aimed towards Laurent. And the quick step doesn't work on Ted Menga, the former United boy. Should maybe check his rating out. I don't think he'd be much above 75, but I feel he'd be above 75. I did like Mengi when it was us. I didn't think we should have sold him, but looking back, probably the right move. Bruno. Martinez. Who knew Luton were going to be a team we struggle against? Who knew Fulham would be the team we break our clean sheet streak to rather than Bayern or Liverpool or Milan? You know what? You never expect... I expect in this fucking career, I'll tell you that much. There is no man stopping Laurent. Mengi is there, but he's not going to be able to stop the pace, I don't think. Nope. Laurent is gone. Laurent is gone. Knocks it off to Fernandez. That'll be 2-1, thank you. No, it won't. It's a great save from Roman Berkey. And Arnau Martinez is offside. Yeah, Laurent's making a mockery of this team. And Bruno should be making that 2-1, really. Arnau Martinez should be watching his run as well. I don't know how he's offside there. I mean, I know how he's offside. I just don't know why he's offside, I suppose. It's more of the explanation should be given there. Ball all the way up the field. Could launch Luton into one more attack before the break. Injury time of 2 minutes. Yukla finds Bueno. Back into Yukla. Saved by Gillet. And Arsenal will get it away from the free scoring Jacob Brown, apparently. I didn't realise he was a free scorer. It's 1-1 at the break, and I'm not very happy. It was funny the way he conceded, Alexandre Gillet. I'm not going to get me wrong. It was funny. That I thought we'd get into the game a lot quicker again. I thought we'd be, you know, already back in it. I'll be real. What I did not expect was a 1-1 at half-time, but you know what? Fair enough. You know what? They've given us a good run for our money here. Taking a look at the stats then at the break. Performance-wise, it is Brian Mbeumo is man of the match for us so far with the assist being put in to Laurent. Heelman 7.2, 7.1 for Martinez, the goal scorer Laurent himself, and Gillet, who's done really well since the fucking snafu at the start. To be fair, 5 shots, 4 saves, only the 1 conceded. Rashford probably wasn't the right idea to start him. He hasn't really been. He's been really isolated. I haven't really been able to use him. Last time it's Jacob Brown, who's got an 8.7. Seems to be free scoring at 71 overall. I don't know how he's doing this well, but let him, I suppose, as long as it's not against us in future. Hashioka 7.2, Luka 7.2 as well. Just take a look at some of the ratings around here. Dragoshin at 82, Berkey 75, Yoklo was 78. Mengi's up to an 81, you know. I'll be real, I didn't think he would get that high. Hugo Bueno up to an 80. Yeah, sorry, Ted Mengi, I did not know you like that. Yeah, no, it's not actually a bad all-round squad. It shouldn't be beating us. I didn't even check the stats. I meant to check the stats. My apologies, ladies and gents. Luton have been the better team. 54 to 46 in terms of possession. 8 shots to 4 and 2.1 expected goals to 1.3. I really don't have to bring on big names like Garnacho, like Bowman. But I will if I have to. I know Garnacho and Bowman don't belong in the same conversation yet. But they will one day. I'm sure of it. Laurent should get away from Mengi here, although Mengi's a lot better than I expected, although Laurent is also very good. It's a great save. Rashford finds a boom on the edge. B's offside as well. Laurent has been fucking fun. Once he gets his shooting stats up, he will be Garnacho 2.0. He'll be the French Garnacho. And once, if Garnacho ever leaves the club, Laurent will definitely be the man to step into that role. If he can hold his potential as, which I believe is still potential to be special. Robin Bowman, of course, is still potential to be special. He's got all the fucking potential in the world. Don't you dare. Gonzalo Inacio, nice job. I thought he was just going to score then. We weren't going to do anything about it. Kobe. Off on his bike now. Laurent being picked out on his bike. Going to try and find Rashford. He's got space. There he is. Thank God, man. Thank God we're leading. Marcus Rashford scores again. Wasn't sure about starting him. Still, I'm not fully sure that we made the right decision there, but it's Laurent who's been cooking today, and Rashford gets a good bit of height to that finish. It's a nice volley in the end. Expected goal 1, so they knew he was going to score it. The number 10 puts us back ahead. Sometimes you just need a bit of quality. We've got that in abundance. We just haven't really been able to figure it out today yet, for some reason. Ball bounces off of Mino straight back to a Luton player, which is exactly what I asked for. But yeah, Laurent's been fucking cooking today. Hashioka's not been in his position at all. And Laurent's just been able to cook Mengi with a minimum of fuss. Oh, it's off the post. I think he was marginally offside, but it's off the post. Gesson coming on for Brown. Damn it, I thought it was... What's up, Izzy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know if his first name's Daiki, but Hashioka's there, yeah. Still at Luton. And we face him again in the Premier League just 3 days later, and I don't really know if I want to now. I thought they were going to be easy to beat, but they've been fucking problematic. Fuck off. I was going to say, if that goes in, Gillet gets his P45. I hate this stadium. It makes me not be able to see my players. Mate, it's a long one for Rashford, and he's not going to get there. Still trying to warm Rashford back into the team. Trying to just get his sharpness up a little bit. Trying to get him recovering from his injury. And a game in the Carabao Cup should be fine to do that. Why is he using my... Why is he controlling Inacio there when I don't want it to be? Stop it. Martinez does get the header. Bermo out to Laurent. Rashford has the pace, just Doesn't have the ability to get past Mengi there. Runs straight into him. Cool for Luton. I wonder what rating he is. He's not very high. I just checked at half-time, but I don't remember what it was. Good save, Gillet. I'll check at the end of the game. But I know it wasn't incredibly. I think it was like 70-something. Chug coming off. Or coming on for Jaden Luca. I don't think we're going to make any changes, really. I don't think we need to. Bloody, like, I can't see where the fucking corner's going to go. What the fuck? Mate. Well, it's going to block my heel band. I can't even see where the corner's going to go. He wants Bowman to come on at right back. It is one of his positions. It is one of his positions. Yeah, 1-0. Alright. I know we're bad. You don't need to tell us. I've accepted that Man United didn't do anything this season. I mean, I accepted it a while back, but I'm fully aware of it now. Martinez has the pace. He's got Rashford in support. Can he pick him out? He can. Will he finish it? He won't. That's a great save from Roman Berkey. Get wrecked, Saddle. We are terrible. If a Spurs injury hit side can beat us, then we've no chance. At least we're not bad enough to get relegated. We also suck, so I shouldn't gloat at all. Well, I mean, you're above us. Not a difficult thing to do, but Jordan Clark coming on from Marvellous Nakamba. What a name. Yeah, this Luton team is like the same Luton team as it is now. And the same Luton team now is at the bottom of the Championship in real life, so how the fuck have they got back into the Premier League? Inacio Yeoman! Oh, what a save. Berkey rolling back the years. That was a hit and a half, but a really good save from Roman Berkey. We should be able to see this over the line now, but I'm not convinced by this team at all today. Bruno, I'm just going to whack it in and see what happens. Inacio's the target. Not going to win it. Hillman not going to win it either, as long as it's not counter-attack. Thank you. And Burmo. Oh, what a goal, Brian Burmo! He's been really valuable for someone who I didn't think would be really valuable. Great finish from the edge of the area, and that should secure quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We should have this done and dusted now. I think it was just an early scare with Gillet being a silly Billy. 2-2 now for Brian and Burmo. I might give him the fucking next game against Luton, to be honest. The other one. They're really good for us. Gesson putting it off target. Run out of room. Imagine a bunch of losses and Man United replace Amarim with Sean Dyche or something and somehow get relegated. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. I'd like to keep Amarim, but even I've seen like rumours as well that we're looking to replace him already. Like, we've only had him since November. We're unbeaten, and we're the only team still unbeaten in European competition. We just can't do it in the fucking Premier League. Laurent, oh, he skips the challenge. Can he? Oh, I thought he could. Just couldn't quite. But yeah, Laurent has a lot of Garnacho qualities. Gets it around Dragushin, who's ended up at Luton somehow. Just can curl it around the post once. Laurent hits that inside forward plus plan. He'll be really, really good. I mean, he's really good already. The 95 pace does a lot for me. Incredible backup to Garnacho. Well, it's game, set, and match, really, isn't it? I don't think we need to bring on anybody else. I don't think we need to change anything. We can maybe bring on Land to rest Bruno, but again, I don't really need to because we've got easy games coming up. Rashford. Oh, he tried to put it near post. Just the wrong side. Tried to find it past. I think Berkey had it covered anyway. Could have been. Could have been 4-1. Man United relegation or Arsenal's Prem winners again? Ooh, that's a difficult one. Probably Arsenal Prem winners again, I'll be real. They do have the players, they have the talent, they just don't have the manager. And they bottle a lot. It's only been about 20 years since Arsenal won the Prem. It's been about 70 or something years since we got relegated. So I'd back Arsenal winning the Premier League title again over us getting relegated. Bruno. Another save from Berkey, who's really tried to keep Luton in the game. Inbound from Bruno. We're just gonna keep hoping. See if we can try to score a header in FC 25. That's the challenge now. I don't think we drop points or drop the game from here. Try and make a challenge out of it. Sorry, is Gesson just the fastest player in the world? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Slow down. Oh, Jesus Christ. It might not be over yet. It might not be over yet. They're running down the clock by standing in the goal, though, so I respect that. Imagine both somehow happen the same season. I'd get the bleach and drink it, honestly. Can't have that. Mate, Gillet is not covering himself too much in glory, but he can't do much either. That Gesson kid is about fucking 103 pace or something. Just burned us all, but I suppose we're late on. I don't want to say that they can bring this back, but it isn't over yet. Rashford could just score for us quickly, or anyone could just score for us quickly. Oh no. There's no way to make this 3-3 and it goes to penalties, right? They've realised now they just need to play it to this Gesson kid. Yoro should be able to do enough initially. This has gone from we'll be fine to we might not be fine in moments. Chong gets tackled by Hjulmand. Where are you fucking getting 7? I'm not being funny. Where the fuck are they getting 7 minutes from? How have they found these 7 minutes out their arse? Abemo. Ah, closed down. Probably should have passed it inside. Where has this 7 minutes just appeared from? There's been like 2 goals this half. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is cheating. Can't tackle him for Cat Cena, apparently. Oh, Jesus Christ. Gesson went for it. Yellow card for somebody. Bueno's getting a yellow for something. Oh, is that from when he fouled Bruno? Yeah. Stupid challenge. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, they've tried. They've put up a fight, I suppose. We have not, I will admit, we have not been at the races today. We have been fucking shit. And we might still fuck it up yet. There's still time for them to go again. Ah, you ran too far out there. No, absolutely not. Surely not. Fucking hell, it nearly was. It nearly was. Alexandre Gillet has just prevented us from going to penalties. Why were Luton so good? I've never known Luton play like that in my fucking life. I thought, oh, we're fine, we're comfortable. We've got no problems. They nearly took it to penalties. We need to be a lot better if we're going to fucking face Luton more often. We got Luton again in 3 days. We are not... We're going to have to fucking think about what we want to do because we've got Luton in the Premier League in a matter of days. Then we've got a Champions League match. Granted, it's against one of the worst teams in the Champions League, but we still need to fucking not lose focus here, boys. Please. We come out just about unscathed. They have Daiki. I'm joking, it's probably not that good. We can check in a minute. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 15 shots to 13 in favour of Luton and 4.2 expected goals to 3.9. Did a different Luton turn up or something? They're slightly better than what I expected them to become. Yes, a potential in real life. Let's see, shall we? Man of the match for us. We've not even got the man of the match. We just got it for us. And Bermo with a goal and an assist. He's really cooking right now. Bowman might have to watch his fucking back. A goal and an assist from Laurent as well with a 9. An assist from Hjulmand with an 8.2. Anar Martinez, 8. And Rashford with the other goal. He gets an 8 as well. It's okay enough, but like that's not what we need. We need better performances than that if we're going to beat like better teams. 9 shots, 7 saves, 2 conceded for Gillet. The first one was funny though, but the second one, yeah, no, it was good play. And man of the match has gone to Ferran Jutgla with a 9.5. He got the goal that could have put Luton back into it. Jacob Brown with the other goal. Baptiste apparently really strong at the in the midfield. I didn't really notice. Evan Gasson with an assist and an 8.2. He must have mad amounts of pace. Dragoshin did all he could at the back, and the goalkeeper Roman Berkey, 9 shots, 6 saves, 3 conceded. I'm curious what his age is as well. But Daiki Hashioka up to 74 now. So he's doing alright. I don't know what he starts at. I think he starts at 72. I might be wrong. I don't remember. But what I do know is that we just about squeezed through the other side. It's not like it was easy. Oh, Swansea, please. Oh, Swansea, thank you. And Peterborough nearly got Chelsea as well. Oh, that would have been fantastic. If Newcastle and Chelsea had both got out to Swansea and Peterborough, that would have been fucking mental. Ah, man, we nearly went to penalties as well, so I don't know why we're complaining. But the teams that go through then to the quarterfinals: Nottingham Forest, Ipswich, Brentford, Arsenal, Leicester, Manchester United, Swansea, and Chelsea. I would like a Swansea. I wouldn't mind a Leicester. I would take an Ipswich or a Forest. I'm gonna get Arsenal. Or Chelsea. Started FC 25 Blue Lock themed career mode of only strikers and a couple of goalkeepers. Oh yeah, I still need to watch that. Rashford was caught offside more than a few times. He was caught offside once, and he wasn't great to be honest today, but he still got his goal. And then Burmo was really, really good. And Burmo seems to be fucking putting it all together right now, and he might start again in the next game if he's got enough fitness. Because I love Bowman, and obviously he's still the main man, but Burmo is really putting in a showing for himself today. 2 days before we face Luton again. This time they're coming to us. Is this the inside forward plus? It is. His finishing's already up to an 89, to be fair. He is actually quite well rounded. We'll do one more. We'll get him to plus, and then we'll put him on the wide playmaker, I think. Then we'll kind of have everything sorted. He's up to an 82 overall now as well, Adam Laurent. He is very, very good. I think he still has potential to be special. There's a couple of things I want to check before this next Luton game. Obviously, we face them again anyway. So I could actually just go into their... I'm going to go into the squad thing and check. Because I want to check how old Berkey is. I want to check kind of everything a little bit, to be honest with Luton. Because they were a lot better than I gave them credit for. They surprised me, admittedly. So fair play to them. We're going to go a bit stronger this time because it's the Premier League. And I would like to see if I could stay invincible for as long as possible. We're the only team that still are invincible in the Premier League, which is something in itself. Only team that can continue to stay invincible. How long can we continue it for? Don't know. I'd like to continue it though. Could only be Japanese players. That seem interesting. It seems like a fun mode. I just don't. I still haven't watched Blue Lock like I'm meant to. Well, like I meant to do. There's a lot I need to watch, so I don't fully understand it. But it sounds fun off the face of it. Oh my God, Argentina lost to Scotland. Fucking hell, we are the Tartan Army. We play Luton again, and I don't know if I want to, to be honest. We sit top, still the only team undefeated, with Liverpool breathing right down our necks. It is looking very, very good for Manchester United, though. Got 32 goals. 9 of them came against West Brom, but we'd still be the top scoring team if we hadn't scored 9. So it really depends on how you want to look at that. Liverpool, Brighton, and Wolves complete the top 4. Chelsea, City, Arsenal up the table now, which is annoying. Villa complete the top 10. Newcastle in 13th. Spurs down in 16th, below Luton Town. And West Ham, Fulham, and Burnley occupy the relegation spots currently, which is mad because West Ham got Champions League last year. It's lots of fun. I mean, it'd be crazy trying to put strikers at left back and right back and all that. But I suppose it could be interesting. You can't do the custom things anymore now where you can put everyone up front either, which is silly. Right, onwards then to the same team we just faced. Before we go and see, how they're going to look this time, we're going to get Arsenal or Chelsea, aren't we? Go on. Oh, we didn't. We got possibly I don't want to say the worst team, but the lowest team in the football league, I suppose, because there's six Premier League teams in there. Or is there five? Did Leicester go down? There might be five Premier League teams in there and three Championship sides. I don't remember. Swansea's the worst one out of the lot anyway, so I'm very happy with that. And hopefully that means we can actually finally get on to winning our first Carabao Cup in 5 seasons. We travel to the Liberty Stadium. I don't know when that game falls. Does it fall today? As in this episode? Or will it be next time? It should be next time, I think. We've got Luton and Slavia Prague to finish off today. Then we go Forest, Burnley, Apoel, Brighton and Arsenal. And Swansea is knee-deep in that busy December that we're going to have. So, yeah, that's going to be fun when we get to it. As for right now, though, we finish off October. Next episode, we'll go through November. It looks like the whole of it. And then eventually we'll get to December. And on our way to, hopefully, all the trophies. That's the plan. In the anime, it's 300 of the best high school level Japanese strikers, and they have to battle each other. Sometimes the team's 11 strikers or 10 strikers, and a robot goalkeeper to figure out which is the best one. And the final striker to remain gets to play for the national team and have all the skills needed to win the World Cup. And everyone else basically dies because they will never be able to play for Japan's national team. Fucking hell. That's dark. You don't have to die. Like it's not that deep. You're just missing out on a tournament. But no, it sounds really good. I just need to watch it at some point. Right then, we're back with these pricks that nearly did the dirty on us. But this is a Premier League. This is where we thrive. So can we do the dirty on them? The next step on the title road for Manchester United is a game against lowly Luton Town. Anyone crossing their fingers for the underdog, you better fuck off if you're crossing your fingers for the underdog, I'll tell you that much. Cambridge and Port Vale ended in a 4-3 score. I'm assuming that's the first round of the FA Cup. Newcastle drew with Swansea, then lost on penalties. Scotland beat Argentina. Chelsea beat Peterborough in a penalty shootout. Maresca is somehow celebrating that. It was a penalty shootout, pal. After great performance in the match against Man United, Jutgla is named player of the match. So even though Luton are out of the Carabao Cup, they got the player of the match. But Mbemo scores to wrap up Manchester United's victory against Luton Town. Technically, he did score the winning goal. So there you go. Mentally, because football is life for them. Oh, they don't actually die physically. Okay, I was going to say. That's a bit overdoing it. Right, Luton again. We know what they've got. Will they use the same team? Probably. I don't know. This is what they've got. Some of them are quite tired, so maybe they won't. But Berkey is captain for this one. I don't know if he was captain last time, but he's in goal anyway. Bueno and Hashioka are the wing backs. Holmes, Dragoshin and Mengi, the centre backs. Nakamba, CDM. Lucaire and Baptiste, the centre mids. Gesand and Brown, the strikers. Sutil, Abdul Karim, Yukla, Lee, Taylor, Nelson, and Cuevas all on the bench. 4 losses out of their last 5. We handed one of them to Luton, and 1 win, which I don't fucking know. It might have been against Man City all that time back. But they are struggling, as you can tell. As we know, they played a counter-attacking football, and they actually have a key attacking player this time. I don't know if they did last time, but it is Gesand, and we know that because he's fast as fuck, apparently. He won't be able to play for Japan at all, even if they somehow live forever. That is crazy, to be fair. I don't know why they wouldn't get another chance, but I suppose that's the whole point. Right, how old are you, first and foremost? Berkey, 37. Okay, fair enough. Thought he was older. We are 5 seasons in, after all. Jacob Brown, he's 30, 71 overall. He's got 6 and 2 in the Premier League. Evan Gesand, who didn't... 74 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. It didn't feel like that. It felt like he was a lot faster. He hasn't played a game in the Premier League yet this season. 3 and 2 for Yukla. I don't know who Edu Exposito is. Where's he come from? He wasn't in the other game. There was somebody else I wanted to check, and I've forgotten who it was. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was bloody... Oh, yeah, Mengi. How old is he at this point? 26, 81 rated. Actually looks like quite a good centre-back. But obviously, won't come back to us. But he's at the level where he could play in the Premier League. If Luton go back down, he could get a Premier League signing with someone else. So that is the team that we are coming against. Dragoshin, all 9 appearances. He's got a goal as well. Big Radu. So, we go against Luton. As we know, counter-attacking. Exactly the same as what we've just played because it's the exact same team. Can we beat him this time? We're going to go slightly stronger this time. I'm not going to make any mistakes on that part. Oman comes in to start. I don't know why he's not on the sharpness plan, but he'll start anyway. And then, from there on, I need to move a couple of players here, so bear with me. We'll have Dallo, we'll have Martinez, we'll have Weber, we'll have Cariolo, we'll have... why is Minu tired? I swear he got subbed on. Right, we'll go Yoman Degarte. Fernandez is fully fit. I was going to put Landon, but Fernandez is fully fit, so we'll just keep Fernandez in. Højlund comes in. Rashford obviously still not fully there yet, but he's getting there. Bayer. I'm going to put Carreras on the bench instead of Martinez because Carreras is slightly less tired. And I think that is what we roll with in this one, except for Bermo gets to start again. I know I'm putting Bowman to the side a bit, and I don't want to ruin his potential or anything like that, but Bermo has had a really good episode. What's up, Roblox Football Gamer? Need improvements in your team, or is your team good if you want depth too? Yeah, no, we're at the stage at this point where the team is insane. It's just a matter of getting the right results. It's just a matter of me playing good at the game, which sometimes doesn't happen. But no, I'll take suggestions. I'll listen to suggestions. But at this point, we're in season 5, so we're kind of at the point where we just need to play well and win everything. But yeah, we had Kvaratskhelia and sold him. Couldn't even fit him into the team because Bowman is just unreal. His stats on here are about his shooting's a lot better in my opinion, but I'm biased. And yeah, Garnacho is just killing it. He might be on for his back-to-back Ballon d'Or. I don't know if we'll find out today or if we'll find out next episode, but he's on for his back-to-back Ballon d'Or. He was nominated alongside Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, and Kvaratskhelia again somehow. The exact same nominees as a 2027 Ballon d'Or. But this is a team we will use then to face Luton again. This time we're Old Trafford. Oman in goal, Cariolo and Dallo as the fullbacks, Martinez and Weber as the centre-backs, Ugarte and Hjulmand as the CDMs, Fernandez, cab and captain, Garnacho off the left, and Bermo off the right, Højlund at striker. At Old Trafford then, it is Manchester United, and we're back again against Luton. I will always look at suggestions. I don't know if I'll sign them at this point, but I'll always have a look. So if you want to leave names, I'm happy to take a check. I wasn't scared of Luton before. I'm a little bit more scared now. That might have been part of because we have Gillet in. Honestly. Oman might be a bit more, ready for Luton. Strikers in the anime are mostly strikers. Some feel like cams or wingers though, but for my career mode I'll be scouting Japanese strikers only. If I get those strikers, I'll convert them to striker or if possible delete them. Because you did that, I'm guessing Youth Academy. I would assume. Or free agents. I'm glad that you can scout the same country twice now as well. I think you can. I don't know if you can. I've not actually tried. But I'm pretty sure you can. Like if you want to send multiple scouts to Japan, you can. You couldn't do that last year, which is very silly. But yeah, it's probably the team you'd expect to see from last time out. Gassand getting his first appearance in the Premier League for Luton. I'm surprised they've not used Juckler again since he got bloody man of the match. But I'm slightly more scared of Luton Town than I was. And if my undefeated Premier League streak, my invincible opportunity, ends at the hands of Luton, I might cry. That being said, we could be through. Oh, that was a shit pass on Bruno. I think that might have been to do with the wind as well. Bueno. Now Luton going again. Yeah. So I would like to go invincible in the Prem, but if we can't, then we can't. Oh, that'll get there. Thank you. Nobody was really chasing him in the end. Carioli, please come back. Oh, fuck's sake. He just boosts off without giving a shit. Garnacho, good press. Highland struggled there. Maybe could have just gone all the way with Garnacho. I'll try to be a bit less selfish with him. I don't know why, to be honest, because he's fucking sick. Oh my god, Wolves are beating Liverpool. Kolumbuani. Garnacho. Oh, ref! Sure, that's a penalty if I didn't get to shoot. No? Oh, wow. Okay, right. I see how it is. Wolves are beating Liverpool. We need to fucking take full advantage of that. Not leave spaces. Weber, a good job in the end to get it away. Bermo should have more pace than Bueno. And he does. And he can just play off to Højlund. Yeah, Brian Bowman might need to look at himself and think, shit, there is another man who's in here for the position. Why is it always the lower rated players that play better on the wing, man? Except for Garnacho, he's just not ever replaceable. My point is, for my right wing, because Bowman was better than Kvaratskhelia, in my opinion. Maybe not. Maybe a similar level. And then Bemo's being better than Bowman at the moment. Well, 1-0 Rasmus Højlund. I think with a slightly stronger squad, it should be easier to put Luton away. We mean business in the Prem. We want to see how long we can go unbeaten for. We've already hit back teams like Liverpool. I think that's it, actually. We've not really played anything too difficult besides Liverpool. We've still got difficult games to come, and most of them will come in December. Referee! To be fair, I kind of went in with a silly challenge. But, yeah, we've not really actually played any difficult opposition yet, besides Liverpool. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea, City in December. Spurs, I think, as well. No, we already played Spurs. And we did nearly lose to them. 4-3 in the end. We played Newcastle in the Community Shield. I can't remember if we played in the Prem. No, we did. We lost. We won 4-2. Yeah, we've still got some big teams to come yet. So the invincible streak will probably go into fucking decline, perhaps. I need help here. Bembo is the help. Blocked. Højlund tries to keep it under pressure. It's not where I want it to go. That's where I want it to go. Bruno Fernandes into Cariolo, the goal scoring fullback. It's a shot saved. Who knew that when you start your main team, they play a lot better than your second team? We have been all over Luton. So if we can get through the first half of the season unbeaten, I'll take that, because that means we've not lost to any team the first time around. I don't think we'll go invincible, but imagine if we do. I can't say we're a long way from it, but that would be a fucking feather to put in your cap, wouldn't it? If you're one of these players. Garnacho trying to press. It's away. Martinez will header it. We'll probably get some really stupid loss against like a Bournemouth at some point. Or a Fulham or something. We won't lose to anyone good. We'll beat City, beat Arsenal, beat everyone else, beat Chelsea. Then we'll lose to somebody like fucking Ipswich if they were in the Premier League. I mean, I think they got relegated. Point is, we'll lose to somebody bad. Oh, great ball. Oh, Cariolo. Garnacho's right there. He doesn't miss those. if he puts that finesse plus on, know that your life is over, because he is not missing those. The current Ballon d'Or holder. We'll find out soon whether he retains that prestigious award. But for now, he's doing everything he can to hold on to it. It's 2-0. Our back-to-back Ballon d'Ors on the horizon for Alejandro Garnacho. I think so. Really good play from the Spanish player in Luton ranks, but didn't really have the shot to trouble Zano Man too much. Zano Man only conceded 1 in the last 5 games, which was a screamer from Santiago Jimenez in that match against Fulham earlier on. Clean sheets against Bayern, Liverpool, Milan. Maybe proving why he is a top-tier goalkeeper. Hjulman tries one from range. He likes a little ranged shot, does our boy from Denmark in the midfield. Boy from Denmark up front doesn't mind it either. Martinez finds Cadiolo. It could be a long day if you are a Luton Town fan. It could be a really long day. Bruno tries from range, this time Berkey holds. Thought I'd say too much about the anime. At some point within the anime, a squad of Blue Lock 11 strikers battle the under-20s Japanese national team for their players for their actual positions. Okay. What, like just a full regular 11? Been a lot better today. I don't really know. Maybe we just couldn't be arsed as much in the Carabao Cup. We've been far better today. Højlund doesn't get enough of that header. We've been way more dominant today. Not really. In the Carabao Cup, it was more shit. We might lose this. Today, I don't think we've really got much chance of losing it. They might get a goal. They probably will get a goal. But I don't think we lose here today now. Just feels like we've got too much firepower. Cadiolo isn't a left back. He's a left winger pretending to be a left back, isn't he? And Garnacho's just a striker pretending to be a left winger. I could probably put him a striker and not miss much besides height. That sounds interesting. Brown's already coming off for Jutgla. They're bringing off their top striker in the first half. That's mad. Are we really that offensive? Maybe we are. Dalo's a target for some reason. I don't want us to fall. Dalo, Martinez, Dalo, anyone, just put in the fucking lead towards the goal. Come all the way to the guard to got more chance for the half to make it 3-0. Dalo, oh, it's not really who I wanted to go to. It's more to go to Mbemo, who is onside. Turns inside, straight at Berkey. 2-0 at the break, though. It feels a lot more comfortable this one than it did against Luton in the Carabao. Blue Lock 11 have a striker in goal for the match. Fuck sake. Strikers everywhere. Right then, good half. A lot better. They only had 1 shot compared to the fucking 17 they had last game. 63 to 37 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 1 and 2.4 expected goals to 0.3. At the Theatre of Dreams, it's turning into a nightmare for Luton. They've had nothing this first half. Take a look at performances. Man of the match goes to Rasmus so far. He has a goal to his name and an 8.3. Cadiolo an assist and an 8. Weber putting in a shift at centre back. Garnacho with a goal and a 7.7. Oman with a 7.7, having only made 1 save. Quite an easy one at that. And then Bermo with an assist of 7.6. Some low range you wouldn't expect. Bruno Fernandes down on a 6.6. The play just hasn't really involved him, to be honest. It's not like he's been bad, it's just he hasn't been involved. Garte, Bruno and Bermo back to, well, I don't really know. I was kind of in two minds whether I got Bruno or Højlund. Ended up going neither, but we've got a free kick out of it. This is a bit of a scam of a free kick, but fuck it. Bruno kind of has this range on him, as we know recently. Let's go for it. Ah, it's straight to the wall. Fuck it, go on, Weber. Ah, he's fucked up. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. I didn't need to do that, because he just passed it to the box. Alright, his knees. No! Oh, no! I couldn't move in time. No, for fuck's sake, Luke, you made me sneeze. I'm allergic to Luton attacks, apparently. Oh my god. Hashioka, you bitch, you nearly put it in the goal there. Who was on the line? They deserve a big kiss. Who was it that defended that? Let's see who it was, because they deserve a big fucking thumbs up, at the very least. Let's go into the camera that shows who it was, because that was a header and a half, and it was Lisandro Martinez. Or was it the post? Hold on. I think he hit the post, then Martinez. Hashioka rises above Agarte. And then, yeah. Hit the post, then hit Martinez. It's not as impressive now, but it's still pretty good. Still gets a bit of a thumbs up. Guardiola. Garnacho. How many times have we seen Garnacho just destroy Premier League footballs at this point? How many more times are we going to see it before the season's out? Guardiola, this time though, will be the one to deliver it in towards him. Bermo can't get the ball, but it might be a corner. I think he might come off a Luton player last. Bruno Fernandes. Ball is heavy. Højlund trying to knock it down into the centre. Nobody tried to attack it though. Why? I might be asking. Oh no. Mengi cuts it out. And I've missed it with Højlund. That's alright, Dallas got it. Twice. Still doesn't. Well, he got a tackle twice, doesn't have the ball. That'd be asking too much, I think. Weber. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Guardiola. Garnacho. He's just sending him. That's just. This isn't fucking fair. This isn't fair at all. Garnacho has just sent everyone. Well, maybe with the one defender. But he's just all over the place. He's unstoppable. If this man doesn't get the Ballon d'Or again, I'll be wondering why. He's not quite hit that with the full force that you would usually expect, but it's helped in by Berkey, who's decided to save it into his goal. Whether it goes down as a Roman Berkey own goal or it goes down as a Garnacho goal, it's just fucking elite from a man who is just elite at this point. 94 rated at 24 years of age. Keeps going on this trend, he could hit 99 overall. Genuinely. Oh, referee. Well, you know, if you count it as a foul, make some changes then. Martinez is quite tired. We'll chuck on Inacio, and I'll give Bowman 30. He's not had a lot this episode because Mbemo's been playing so well. I mean, still had another good game today, Brian and Bermo, but I want to give Bowman a shot. I was also thinking of bringing on Laurent again, but Garnacho's just been fucking brilliant as always. Bowman now could be on the break. It's a straight ball through. It could be 4-0. It's a great save from Berkey. Guardiola. Yeah, that was. I thought I could maybe a bit of power on that. Probably should have just power shot it. Inaccio's lost out there. Oh, Weber's lost out there as well. Jutgla puts it wide. Thank God. That was terrible from me, I will admit. Inacio fell over and I just didn't get it with Weber. I'm just curious who does stop us this season. Like, we are still undefeated since the start of the season. We have not lost a single match. We have drawn twice. We've won every other game. I'm just curious, who's going to be the team that ends this run? Is there going to be a team that ends this run? Or are we going to do Leverkusen, except win the European final that we're in? Højlund does well, actually, to recover there, but just can't get the ball past Berkey. Giving Højlund the full 90 here, because I'm going to probably give Rashford the nod for Slavia Prague. Nearly a hat-trick for Alejandro Garnacho, who just continues to cook everything in his way. Oh, it's majorly close. Not much in it, that one. Bowman. Ball towards Højlund. Bruno. It's just not a good header from the captain, I'll be real. I mean, there's not really any worries now. I think we are home and dry. They might get a goal to take with them. And if they do, fair enough. If they don't, well, at least you tried. But this has felt like a whole different... Why? Cariolo, can you please come back and defend sometimes? This felt like a whole different ball game to the Carabao Cup match. It might get a bit boring watching these streams and see me win every time, but I don't really know what you expect. Just per touch. It's a bit heavy passing from Kadioglu. So. And Asho, good tackle. Probably could have prevented that from going for a... Probably could have prevented it from going for a corner, but it did not. Ball in. Oh no! No! Go out! Who was the one that cleared off the line there that time? They're gonna be kiss. Carlos Rodriguez handing out a lot of kisses at the moment. It's really concerning, to be honest. So it fell to this guy, saved by Oman. It fell back to him again. I guess it's Gesand. I don't know who it actually is. Inacio gets it just about off the line. It's headed away by Weber. Back in and then wide. We get away with it. Clean sheet is still on. Spotify Luton are really pushing for something in this match. It's another victory for Man United, and I don't know how many times we're going to say that this season, but I'll tell you now, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to be real with you. This team does not feel, at the moment, in terms of Premier League at the very least, like anything can stop it. So I mean, you know what I'm on about now? Like, we're just fucking insane. Cadiolo is not a left back, I'm going to tell you now. He's a left winger that defends sometimes. Thing is, he's a really good defender as well. But he's got a lot of goals and assists for a man that is a left back. It's 4-0 Manchester United. I can understand if these streams get boring watching me win all the time, and I said that already, but like, if you're watching just some sheer good football, then can you... Oh my god. Oh, Rasmus! That would have been, I think, your hat-trick, but also that would have been another hell of an assist from fucking Ferdi Cariolo. Bowman. Highland's wanting net push, they're giving it to him. I want to try to shoot Bowman, I'll be real. Just thundering shots down on the Luton net. I think they're just begging for full time now, pleading for the final whistle. 5 straight losses now for Luton, 2 of them coming to Man United. One of them was a very close one, and one of them was not. Gilmand towards Garnacho. If he could bring it down, he could twat it in. He can't bring it. Well. Oh, Cadiolo. That has to be a goal. Don't know why you're there. Injury time. How many minutes are we getting? We don't really need many, so we're getting 7, of course, naturally. I mean, the game's been done for a good while now, so of course we're getting 7 minutes. Yeah, okay. So that was the same guy that absolutely just burnt my team for pace last game. He loses out to a tired Fritz Weber. I don't understand the U. All my homies don't understand the U. Oh, Bowman, you've twatted that way off, mate. Bowman wins it. Hoyland onside. I don't know. It's a good save again. I guess it's damage limitation this point from Roman Berkey, but we are just unreal. We're just a very good football team, that's the thing. Great tackle. Oh, not great tackle. He just doesn't want to be tackled. Right, can we get tackling now? Thank you. But 99 minutes of a game that didn't need to be 99 minutes long. Suppose I better get my phone charger because my phone's nearly dead. I don't know if I'm muting my mic. I meant to mute my mic. I don't know if I actually did in the end. Either way, put phone on charge. Right, take a look at the stats then. Match facts. We did not have 25 shots. Okay, maybe we did. Maybe we are just absolutely unreal. That's fine. I don't mind. 61 39 turns of possession, 25 shots to 8, 5.4 expected goals to 2.5. Oldman did really well to prevent them scoring in the end, I suppose, but he had some good opportunities. And a good bit of defending off the line from Martinez and Inacio. Give credit where credit's due. Man of the match goes to Hoyland, who got a brace of goals and a 9.7. 2 goals for Garnacho and a 9.2 as well. But I think the most impressive thing on that is that Cadiolo, a left back, Just got a hat trick of assists. Fair enough. You can't argue with ability, I suppose. 8.8 for Oman, 8.7 for Hulaman, 8.6 for Weber, 8.4 for Fernandez, who you expect to see a bit higher up, really. He's not bad for an 8.4, but for his standards, you'd expect more. Assist from Burma before got subbed off in a 7.4 as well. As for Luton, their best player was Mengi, or Esposito. No, it's actually just Mengi, 7.2. I thought it said 7.2 for Esposito as well. It did not. And yeah, the rest of the team under par. That was not the same Luton I faced in the Carabao Cup. Then again, they didn't face the same Manchester United in the Carabao Cup that they did in the Premier League either. 18 shots, 14 saves, 4 conceded. He tried his best, bless him, but we overcooked. We just overcooked. And in the end, a 4-0 dub is what we earn at Old Trafford. Today's episode might be slightly shorter because I've only got one game to do. But again, I said that because obviously with the transfer stuff, last episode it made it slightly longer. Agarte apparently didn't do too much. I don't really care, mate. We fucking got a clean sheet. Well, just to celebrate him. Keep the morale up with this team. The happier they are, the better they'll play, is my thoughts. I don't want to be complacent, you know? Kilman had the most completed passes on my team today, did he? I don't really look at those stats. I just look at goals. But yeah, I believe you if you say it. Well, I'll call you a liar. Bruno Fernandes. Apparently he played really good. I mean, he is good, but I'm honestly considering land for the Champions League game. I do not know what I'm going to do for Slavia Prague, to be honest. I know I'm not using Gilet. That's just not happening. I'm not a man of terrible decisions. 5 clean sheets in 10 games. 10 conceded. He's worth 125 million, which I think is what we paid for him. Or around that mark, anyway. I think it was like 100 million in De Gea, or 120 million in De Gea, or something like that. So he is justifying his value, which is good. Which he should be doing at 93 rated. I'm not being funny. If you're 93 rated, you should be the best goalkeeper on the planet. And at the moment, he is putting in a good shift. But do we get the Ballon d'Or nomination or announcement before this game against Slavia Prague, or are we waiting until after? Or are we wait till next episode? Why is it trying to fuck me over with these plans? Can you stop it? Let me do the plans I want. Grr. Everyone should be sorted apart from Carreras, who is not on the right thing. And neither is Arnaud Martinez, actually. So, not everyone is sorted yet. I think that's everybody. Just double checking. Mine is not. It's a good job I double checked. How's Oman doing? Oman, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Right then, onwards. New email from Man United board. First and foremost, we aren't investing in our youth development enough. Well, that's a shame, innit? Anyway, continuing on. What was our fucking... Do you know what? I don't even know what the objective was for youth development, and I don't really care. My objectives are different to the board's. They want me to sign 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than... It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. We could do the rest of them, though, or try our best to. Let's advance and see if we get a Ballon d'Or tournament, or Ballon d'Or announcement, or if we are finding out after. Or even next episode. Nope, we're finding out now. I'm presuming if we get the cutscene, it's only one man who's retaining his Ballon d'Or. It is. Who else would it be? He's done it again, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors for Alejandro Garnacho. That is huge. Well, now we know. We are once again in the company of a Ballon d'Or winner. Now he's got 2, and I don't know if that's going to be it for him. He's tearing defences apart. quite honestly. And he will continue to do so for a long, long time to come. So there you go. It's win or bust for Manchester United against Slavia Prague today. Anything other than victory will see them fail to get through the Champions League knockout stages. I don't think it will. I don't think it's that deep. We're only 4 games in and we're top of the bloody board. The Premier League Team of the Week has been announced with 7 Manchester United players involved. Zano Man, Diogo Dalot, Fritz Weber, Ferdi Cariolo, Alejandro Garnacho, Morten Hjulmand, and Rasmus Højlund as well. We're a bit good, aren't we? Chelsea drew with Newcastle. Yep, beautiful. Congratulations, Alejandro Garnacho officially announced as the 2028 Ballon d'Or winner once again, back to back. Zano, man, great to see man name at the top of the clean sheets chart. Big credit goes to the defenders in front of me though, and we have improved a lot in defence, I will admit. Burton beat Swindon, not really on the same level as the news we just had. West Ham drew Man City, which is quite funny because they're both doing mid. Aston Villa beat Everton, and after a great performance in the match against Luton Town, Højlund is named player of the match, with Højlund being in superb form in the match, scoring a brace, which carried his side to a 4-0 win against Luton. And yeah, we marched on impressively by collecting 3 points against Luton Town from the bottom of the table. It was always going to be a win, I just didn't know what score it was going to be. I thought it was going to be another close one because he scared me in the Carabao Cup, but nope. We bridge a gap now. Liverpool dropping points to whom? Be the question. Beat Bournemouth. They drew to Wolves. Big up Wolves. We've got a 4-point gap at the top. We are not really in trouble. Brighton obviously lost to Nottingham Forest, and they haven't really kept pace that they did at the start of the season. We are in an extremely good position already. And looking down the other end of things, Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham all down in the relegation fight. But the relegation zone is actually Fulham, West Brom and Burnley. So Champions League as well, this is how we're looking. And the game says we can't get through if we lose today. So I don't really know where the maths is coming from. Again, I don't really mind what we do here because there's not really... I don't want to sound bad to Slavia Prague, but I think we'll win regardless of what we use. So, I don't really know. What I do know is that we'll go into the pre-match press conference, see what we've got to say. Completed 3 passes. Lovely jubbly. Can Garnacho do it? He's just on the fucking back of the bloody... He's going for the back of a Ballon d'Or again, isn't he? And well, I'm instructing him to play with a brain. Hopefully he can do that. They're wrapping up now. Well, give me a second, guys, and we will get in to looking at the team. Right, opponent analysis. Sorry, I was just testing my work. We have got Stanek in goal, Usu, Chalupek, and Hollish as the back three. Do not know any of them. Chalupek is the captain, however. They've got Vorlitsky off the left, Dudera off the right. They've got Zafiris, who, if you watch the Everton rebuild on this channel, you will know who he is. he is a bit good. He gets a bit good anyway. He is in the centre mid alongside Lund. Linger off the left attacking mid. Valem off the right attacking mid. And then Chaitil as the striker. Tajani, Bajek, Provod, Saleh, Chore, Mandus, and Dominguez all on the bench. 3 wins out of their last 5, 2 of them being losses as well. They play the wing play tactic. Key defensive players are Shalupek, Holesh, and Uosu. And their key attacker players are Ferris, Lund, and Vorlitsky. How are they doing with goals? Chitil with their goal scoring output, I suppose. 3 goals out of 5. I want to see how this man has grown in his career mode. Has he done the same as what he did with Everton? Not quite, but he's still a very solid player, which is fair enough. Volitsky as well. He is on 3 out of 5 also. So not too shabby there as well. Let's head in then to this game against Slavia Prague. I don't exactly know what team I'm going to use, to be honest. Not really planned it. Clean bandit. What I do know is that we're just going to rotate it a little bit. Oman stays in, obviously, because I don't trust Chile at the moment, especially in Champions League. Arne Martinez can chuck himself in. We'll go... Diamante's not had much of game time to them. We'll go in Asio as well, because he'll complain. Then we'll go with Cariolo, because why would we drop him? He's 29 now, by the way. That's how long we've had him. Marino Ugarte is sound. Fernandez, I'm actually going to drop for Land, just because I want to see if Land can do it on the big stage. Bowman can start. I don't know why he's tired, actually, because he only came over the bench. But it is what it is. Garnacho, I don't know why we would drop him, to be honest, other than giving Laurent a chance. But again, I'd like to win. So we're going to go quite heavy on this. And the captaincy will go to Rashford, I think, for this one. So that is the team that will face Slavia Prague in the final game of today's episode. Oman in goal. Cariolo and Martinez, Arnaud Martinez, that is, as the full-backs. Inacio Diamande as the centre-backs. Mainu and Agarte as the centre-backs. Land at cam. Garnacho off the left. Bowman off the right. Rashford at striker. And captain, like I said, final game today, Champions League at Old Trafford, is Manchester United versus Slavia Prague. Right then, let's wrap it up with a win. Not like we've won the past fucking however many games we've won, but let's wrap it up with another win. I know it's getting kind of boring, but we're just, you know, built different. I can't help that, unfortunately. And again, Slavia Prague could really knock me out for 6 here and just be dickheads. I don't remember which game it was on, but on one of the FIFAs when I did the United career mode, it was Sparta Prague that made a mockery of me. And I thought, oh, I'm going to beat them easily. It was similar kind of to the Fenerbahce incident that happened in this career mode in Season 1 or 2. It was similar like that. where I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be no problem, and they just fucking destroyed me. So I don't want to get too cocky yet. I'm positive, I'm confident, but we don't want to get too cocky yet. That being said, out of the 4 Champions League games we've had so far, this is the easiest. I can't remember who our first one was against, but oh, Napoli. It was Napoli, Bayern, and Milan. This is the easiest one yet. Tried something early, didn't work. We ball. It was honestly aimed at Rashford. I was wanting to see if I can just pick him all the way out, but it locked onto Bowman and then didn't even make it to where I wanted it to go anyway, so it's the way it be. So let's not get too complacent. Good read by Diamande. I didn't know if Mino was going to make it back, so I switched. Smart switch, and now we can go. No, we can't. Good read. It's quite obvious what I was trying to do, though. But I think we've got a difference because we have a back-to-back Ballon d'Or winner. That's the new nickname for Garnacho now. He's a back-to-back Ballon d'Or winner rather than just a Ballon d'Or winner. But not a foul on land, no, apparently not. I think they're going to try and prove themselves here, Slavia Prague. I don't think they're going to succeed. Then again, Arna Martinez is getting held off by Volitsky, and it is going to be ball into Valum. The Ugarte just misreads completely. Diamande finally gets switched to, and finally gets it gone. It only took 3 business days to switch to Diamande. And now Rashford, heavy touch. Need to be careful with the touches. I was saying as well, I think at the start of the save, or at least as I was going through the save, I didn't really want to sign any players that I signed on FC24 for United on FC25. The exception to that rule, it looks like, is Diamande. That's because he didn't really get his potential properly. Like, he always had potential when I signed him on a different, I think it was FC24. This FIFA, it feels a lot better, a lot more ready to go. And he's kind of the only exception to the rule. I didn't really use him in FC24 because he wasn't that good, to be honest. Bologna leading, Ferguson, I believe that's Lewis, but there's also a goal here, and it's Ferdi Cadiolo. Can he stop scoring from left back all the bloody time? Cadiolo, you are a defender. What are you doing? It's a shit save. And it's not even the greatest header. But it's a left back, and once again, he's not playing left back. If Ferdi Cariolo opens his Champions League account, he's already got 2 in the Premier League, plethora of assists, and now he's on the end of that one from Roman Bowman, I believe the cross was by. Either Bowman or Dallo. Sorry, Bowman or Martinez. But we lead right around the same time as Bologna lead Sporting. Bologna, surprise package near the top. That's a launch. I was just pressing a tackle, but it could work. No, I couldn't squeeze it to Garnacho. Or Cadiolo, I'm presuming. Doesn't defend. Defending here, though, to be fair. So I keep it with Linger. Nacio wins it, and we get it Gowners. Yeah, this team is... Oh, ref. Okay, no. Atlanta's just getting brutally assaulted, and ref just doesn't see anything wrong with it. He's enjoying it, probably. Weird, weird man. Berlitsky gets away. Doesn't get away far. Arnaud Martinez wins the ball back. Romanos Bomanis. Now Rashford. Can he get away from Chalupek? Not with that touch. The fuck was that? Not a touch I wanted at all. I'm really hoping the injury to Rashford hasn't ruined his possibilities of being the main striker for this team. Not that it really matters because Garnacho's just a fucking beast anyway. Bruno's been scoring plenty from midfield. We don't have a main striker. Ref, please. Why are you seeing the advantage when my man is on the floor? Is Aferis getting booked? There is no advantage when my man is on his face. I respect the idea behind it, but it's not. There's no advantage there. Terrible idea. Mandy. I'm just going to play it short. But yeah, it might just be a case of we're going to win pretty much all our games to the end of the career mode now. And if that bores you, I understand. But at the same time, that's the whole point of the career mode. Building a team that wins everything. So we're just in that arc now, it looks like. Garnacho's taking the corner instead of Fernandez. Right. Because Fernandez isn't on the pitch. I started land. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous, wouldn't I? Just the wrong side from Teagle Land as he tries to volley it to the bottom corner. Yeah, last game of the day. Will it be a win for United or will it be a win for Slavia Prague? I mean, it is very heavily biased in the favour of Manchester United, not only because they're the better team on paper, but because they haven't lost a game all season and we are approaching, or if not already in, November. It's a great save. It's a great save. I didn't know when they were going to shoot there, but Oman did. Garnacho to land. Now Rashford. Could be two. It's not. It's a great save the other side now. I don't know who that's come off. I think it's come off Bowman, unfortunately. I thought I could leave it for a corner. That's the only mistake the goalkeeper's made, and it's led to it being 1-0 United. Otherwise, he's been alright today. Good save from Rashford's effort. Oh man, but an expert save. I'm not sure who was the one that shot it for Slavia Prague. I'll be real, I don't know their players, but getting very close to equalising proceedings here in Manchester. Theatre of Dreams has been a theatre of nightmares for everyone this season so far. I don't think it's going to end here, but you just never know. We're only a goal apart. Stranger things have happened as well. I'd like to think we're good enough to see this one out. Ball might be played in, it might be shot, I don't really know. What I do know is they've got the ball back. And offside, but once again, Oman equal to both opportunities. Was it the initial one that was offside or the second one? It was the first one that was offside. I thought it was. I wasn't taking any chances. Second one saved as well. Still in the lead. Oman has finally found his overall. He's playing like a 93 rated goalkeeper. He's borderline unstoppable. The only thing that's beaten him so far today is a screamer from a very good striker. Only conceded once today. Gillet conceded twice in one game. Great read, Manuel. That's why I wanted to go a slightly stronger team in the Champions League, because they won't sit back. They will push for it. And Bowman plays into Rashford. One more to Garnacho. I don't really know how much more hype I can give this man. Like, we know how good he is. You've seen for the past 3 seasons, like, he's always been the #1 man off that left-hand side, but he's hit that next level for about the past 3 seasons now. There's a reason we gave him the #7 once Mount left. I'm not being funny, but this was the reason. Absolutely incredible footballer. Just doesn't seem to stop ever. 5 goals now in this group phase. Barcelona level their game as Slavia Prague shoot wide. They continue to try Zaferis this time. It looked as if, I think it was Martinez trying to block that, was it? I think Arnau, because Lissandro's on the bench. Not for any bad reason he's on the bench, he's just slightly tired. Might get some second half minutes. Bowman's going to go solo. Bowman shouldn't have gone solo. He's still not quite... You know Bowman's doing well, but he's not quite at that I'm going to be the best in the world on the right wing stage. He's there, about, but he's had to kind of. The thing is with Bowman, and it sucks because I would like to have him off the left, but he kind of had to just deal with going off the right. It's a good goal from Slavia Prague. I'm putting it down to the fact that it's the 45th minute, and there's always stuff that happens in the 45th minute on this game. Sometimes you just can't stop things, but it's good play. I was talking about Garnacho, I wasn't paying attention. I assumed the block would be made before he shot rather than after he shot there. I think it was Manuel. No, it was Arno Martinez. But nah, fair enough. One back for Slavia Prague. Only the second goal we've conceded in the Champions League this season, which is a hell of a record. Kadiolu bagging, Garnacho doubling our lead before Valem halves the deficit for Slavia Prague. 2-1 at the break. Match facts then. They've had a lot more of the ball, which has been evident. I don't really play for the ball, I play for counter-attack. 64-36. 5 shots to 3, however, in favour of us with 2.1 expected goals, 2.7. We are in the lead. We've made 36 tackles. I spam that tackle button a lot more than I should. But we are in front at the break. Teagle Land, our man of the match. Hasn't been really a singular standout, to be honest. Apparently Teagle Land on an 8. Roman Bowman as well on an 8 with an assist as well. Garty's been solid, 7.9. Hoping that he would have blocked that shot, but it wasn't even him that was there. It was Martinez. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's a Garty because of the 20 number, but it's 21 rather than 25. Kadioglu, who you would think is a left back, has scored. He's on a 7.5. Marcus Rashford with an assist and a 6.9, and Garnacho with the other one. He's on a 6.9 as well. Bit underwhelming, but not bad. I wouldn't say bad. As for the opponents, apparently Valem's played an 8.7. I don't know where he's played that out of his arse from, but he's on 8.7 with a goal. The assist coming from Moimir Scheitel with an assist and a 7.4, like you just said. It's good to second half. Wrap up today's episode, hopefully without any more drama like we had in the Luton Carabao Cup game. But again, I'm not the greatest at the game, so who knows where we'll go from here. Hopefully to another dub. And Bowman can't get past. Thought he could, thought he would, didn't. Not bad effort from Linger, but it was never going in. West Ham leading Dinamo Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb, who slightly overperformed against West Ham, who have underperformed in every competition they've been in. Near the bottom in the Champions League, near the bottom in the Premier League. We expect that from real life West Ham, especially if they somehow got entered into the Champions League, but this West Ham side, you'd expect a bit more. Kadiolu is fucking annoyingly good. He's annoyingly good. We get a corner. Ball to be delivered by number 7 towards the area. It's not going to find anyone like that. Real Land. Is everyone back? Try and drag him out a bit and then we can make most of the spaces. Second touch was not what I wanted there from Kadiolu, and now we could be screw jobbed. There's no left back. There really usually is. I've tried to lunge. Terrible idea. But Inacio covers and Kadiolu can bring it away. And Kadiolu's got more than enough pace to get back if necessary. Minor to Garnacho. Rashford's asking for it. Rashford will get it lifted in. It's not really the effort I wanted. I don't think it was that dramatic, lads. It was quite far off target. Maybe we should have done something better with the delivery. Well, I should have done something better with the delivery. Ballon d'Or winner's not going to get everything right every time. Inacio covers. Lovely jubbly. We go. It'd be nice to get a third just for insurance, just in case it goes fucking tits up. And we might do so. Oh, we haven't done so. Just the wrong side from Marcus Rashford. It's a great ball through by Tigo Land, but just slightly mishit from the number 10. I do not remember who we have next. For some reason I want to say Nottingham Forest, but I don't remember. Should probably checked, but I didn't. We'll make some changes soon. Garnacho will be one of those changes before he does a little bit more magic and goes first. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It is unfair to have this man on your football team. Just leaves everyone in the dust. I know he's on a hat-trick, we're going to bring him off to rest him anyway. But this man is just unreal. It's not fair. It really isn't. Just doesn't seem fair to me. And quite a few changes there, just to freshen things up. I don't remember who we got next, so I don't want to take any risks. But yeah, Alejandro Garnacho might just be the demon of this game. As you can see top scorers in other leagues and see how he compares to them. Or even top performers. It doesn't have to be scorers. Ball back stick. It's still kept in initially, but goes out from Walem. This man right here, fucking, before he gets subbed off, he leaves his mark again. 2 attempts, 2 goals. Probably could have had the Hattie, but yeah, rest him for future games ahead. Thrown one by Martinez. Just try to see how far I could sprint down the line. Not who I aimed for with the throw-in. I aimed at one of my players actually. Hjulmand was the target, I believe. I knew what they were going to try and do. We had enough people to counter Linger there. Laurent. Great play. If it had just come back to Carioli like I asked, then it would have been the perfect bit of play, but didn't lock onto the correct player for the pass there. And now Slavia Prague have it again. I'm not too fussed at the moment because we're currently with a 2-goal cushion, but if it turns into a Luton type scenario, we could be cooked. Oh, Usman. Usman Diomand. Only paid 50 million for him from fucking Palace. Yeah, Palace. You might think it's unrealistic to bring him in, but Palace is where we got it from. Nobody I've signed has been like really unrealistic. Either Kvaratskhelia or Oman. Probably the most unrealistic ones. Oman, we poached him from Atletico after we beat Atletico to be... Lads, are we alright? Is there a reason why it hasn't been stopped by anyone? Or are we just not feeling it? Balling's alright. Diamande should be on his man. And Oman should be saving that 100% as well. I don't know how it's not even been defended or saved there. I really don't know how it's gone in. It seems just when I go on tangents talking about my players, I'm like, yeah, well, we'll just concede then. Well, back within 1 and a change for the away side. Dodera coming off. I'm not sure who's coming on because I don't know any of their players. Probably someone who can change the game perhaps because they're in it now. I mean, Lund has put one back for Slavia Prague. For fuck's sake. we draw this, I'll be very pissed off. Provod comes on. And if we lose this, I'll be screaming. Good save. Rashford got the nod on. Stanek made his body big. Made the save. That's how you save a header, by the way, Zan. Zan, oh man. Oh! Keep that ball in play, mate. Thank you. Good bit of space made by Adam Laurent, and he will secure the dub. Surely he'll secure the dub. Laurent's got a quick step plus where he'll just escape, and you're not going to catch him once he escapes. He just needs to tap it, place it past Stanek, which he does to perfection. Like I said, he is a Garnacho Part 2. Has the same similar kind of, well, actually he's faster than Garnacho. Good amount of finishing on his ability as well. Once he gets to an inside forward plus, we're going to put him to an advanced playmaker, gets passing stats up, but he looks like a well-rounded, very, very good winger. I never checked if he had potential to be special. I meant to do. Don't fucking dare. Don't dare. Be dare make this game something it doesn't have to be. Alright. Your man did a good tackle. Burmo. Oh, it's just a shitty fucking touch. What are these touches today, man? They've been all over the joint all day. Sprint touches sometimes I can get because it's me sprinting still, and I'm an idiot, but some touches where I'm not sprinting, they're just fucking mad. Adam Laurent. Oh my god, I thought he was going to go all the way through. I will be honest, I was trying to go all the way through just to see what his pace could do. Ball is towards him. Burmo. Will it fall? No. Only mere minutes left before the end of this match. And it's a throw-in and a substitution. Once again, I think it's a bit too late for them to be getting a result from this one, but they put up more of a fight than fucking any other club have so far, to be honest. More of a fight than Napoli. Very least. They lost 6-1. Milan, they didn't have enough players to fight, so we beat them 4-0, and then fucking Bayern, we just got really lucky, to be honest. We just run through as if my defenders aren't there when I'm literally dead ass trying to tackle them. It's great sometimes. I do like this game, but I'm glad I only do 5 games per fucking stream. Any more would just put me in bloody coma. I wanted to not into Rashford. Tried to cut and not into Rashford. We can still do it. Just way too close to the goalkeeper, innit? Land still keeps it alive, but the ref, he's not going to allow it because Lund tackles him. But it's another win in the Champions League. That puts us to 4 straight. And with only one real challenge to come, in my opinion, one really good team left to play in this Champions League phase. Who's to say we can't go and win all 8? Garnacho with a 2. I'm trying to remember who scored the other ones. I was meant to bring Bayer on. I never did. I forgot to bring Bayer on. Silly me. I meant to bring him on for Rashford. Cariolo, Garnacho, Laurent. And oh, it's 4-2. I thought it was 5-2. Well, there you go. The more you know. Take a look at the stats then to end that match. They had a lot more on the ball. 60 to 40 now. They've changed it in this stat menu. 11 shots to 7, however, in favour of us, and expected goals. We should have scored a couple more, maybe. 5 to 2.2. It's probably the right result. 4-2 on the face of it, but I would like it not to be so uncomfortable this time. It is what it is, though. And the match goes to the Ballon d'Or retainer, back-to-back Ballon d'Or winner, Alejandro Garnacho with a brace, 8.4 for Tigo Land, brace of assists for Marcus Rashford, who gets an 8.2, Rumbum with an assist, he gets an 8.1, Cariolo with a goal and an 8.1 as well, Martinez put in a shift, he gets an 8.1 without even needing to score. Adam Laurent came off the bench and bagged 7.7, and Kobe Mino with an assist and a 7.5. Hold on. As for them, it is a goal from Valem, 8.7, London 8.6, 8.1 an assist from Chitil, an assist and 7.6 from the Dera. And it is terrible game from Stanek. 7 shots, 3 saves, 4 conceded for him, but he wasn't even the worst player, Provod. How did Oman do in the end? What was his save ratio? 4 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded. Not fantastic, but it doesn't really matter because we won the game. West Ham ended up winning 3-0. Fair Fox. Tigo Land was unplayable today. 14 dribbles from Tigo. I kind of need to go for half 5, so I'm going to have to wrap this up quite quickly. I didn't realise how quick what time it was. We kind of took a lot of time in that last game. Mine had the most complete passes in your team today. Was that instrumental to your win? Honestly, yeah, I didn't really see what Minor did, to be honest. I wasn't there. Must have been Nudge. No, good game from Cobby. And Marcus Rashford especially stood out as a menace today for your opposition. Are you pleased with this performance? Do you know what? He apparently got 2 assists. So yeah, he didn't score, but as long as he's doing something, I suppose it's good for him, good for us, good for the team, good for everyone. So I may have to speed up the outro here a little bit, but that's alright because we've been going for a good while. And it is Nottingham Forest next, I was right. We've also got a youth report to look at, which I'll do momentarily, and then I will have to dash. Ugarte, Meanu, Fernandes, Garnacho, Rashford, Bowman, Burmo, Land, Hulmand, Laurent, Weber, Gillet. Everyone gets something. We're not here to, discriminate. I really should have brought Bayer on because I wanted to do that and just forgot. We'll sim up to the Forest game and then we'll take a quick look through, see if we get anything from Italy. Probably not. But then we'll wrap it up there. So, see shit here. 2 unread emails. It is players on national duty and England want to have us as their manager. We will leave that on the table because I might take that honestly. Italy scout report. Elias Santoro overall of 45 to 63, potential 62 to 86. Nicolo Marchetti overall 47 to 65, potential 62 to 86. Piero Rizzi overall 43 to 59, potential 63 to 87. Umberto Pellegrino overall 47 to 63, potential of 61 to 83. Saverio Lombardi, overall 46 to 62, potential 69 to 93. He's 13 years of age, so he'd probably be alright, but he's 13 years of age, so we're just going to leave him. Roberto Longo, I don't know why he's even been included. 49 to 67 overall, 62 to 69 potential. And then Guido Sorrentino, overall 40 to 56, potential 53 to 70. Yeah, I don't know why I did this, to be honest. It's a waste of money at this point. Right, but this is where we're at then. Sorry to kind of hurriedly do this, but this is the final standings for today. In the Premier League, it is us still at the top, 4 points clear of Liverpool. Brighton and Wolves are in the top 4 with Chelsea and Arsenal sniffing around. Bournemouth on 17 points as well. City have kind of gotten a little bit better. Villa and Brentford complete the top half. Down the bottom end of things, Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham all still struggling, with Fulham, West Brom and Burnley in the relegation zonal area. As for the Champions League, I will show you in a minute. Just put my socks on. We are still top, I would assume. I don't know if we're the only team that's won all 4. We are at this point. We are the only team that have maintained a 100% record. However, PSG, who we play, I think next episode, don't quote me on that. We'll check quickly before we go. They are involved. Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Ajax, Juventus, Arsenal and Bologna. Bologna are doing really well. They complete the top 8 in the Champions League. I'm not going to read the rest, but I will just scroll down. Bayern have fallen again. They must have lost. They did lose. And any shockers? Milan, not even in the top 24 anymore. Leipzig still struggling. And pay A-OK at the rock bottom. What was I going to check? I've forgotten. We'll check the stats quickly. Anyway, and I'll check the news. And call it a day. So, oh yeah, that's what I was going to do as well while we're here quickly. I'm kind of in a rush because I didn't realise how close it was. Yeah, still potential to be special. Lovely. I couldn't remember if it was potential to be special or exciting prospect. Top scorer then, Garnacho was 16. Now he's clearing everyone. 9 for Højlund, 8 for Fernandes, 6 for Bayer, 5 for Bowman, 4 for Rashford, who's recently come back, 4 for Laurent, 3 for Karagioglu. These stats on a left back, by the way. 2 for Barton out on loan at Spurs, 2 for Ugarte, 2 for Mbemo, 1 for Wheatley out on loan at Leipzig, 1 for Land, 1 for Hjulmand. As for assists, it's 7 each for Bruno, Bowman and Garnacho, 6 for Land, 5 for Karagioglu, 4 for Mbemo, 4 for Bayer, 3 for Rashford, 2 for Ugarte, 2 for Laurent, 2 for Højlund, 1 each for Dalot, Inacio, Mainu, Hjulmand and Martinez. And the clean sheets happen most of the time when Oman's in goal, but obviously they even happen more when Garnacho and Ugarte are on the pitch. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A quick look at the news then, and we shall call it a day. Genk and Midtjylland down to 2-1 score. Ghent lose to Celtic. Real Sociedad and Karabag draw. PSG beat PAOK. Juventus beat Porto. Bayrami got a hat-trick for Rangers as he beat Athens. And yeah, we might be joining the England managing side. We will take a look at that next episode. I think I might take it, just to see what England look like now. Oman has been included amongst the player. Oh my god, it's a whole United fucking Player of the Month nominee list. Oman has been included among the Player of the League's Player of the Month nominees, alongside Højlund, Garnacho, and Hjulmand. Barcelona Braga drew 2-2 after a great performance in the match against Slavia Prague. Garnacho is named Player of the Match, and Garnacho scores to put his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in a 4-2 win against Slavia Prague. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it on this screen because he's won the Ballon d'Or again. It is back-to-back. Whether that becomes a title, probably. We shall see. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. I will get maybe another one out tomorrow. I don't know. But whenever I can, we will be back with this. I hope you guys have enjoyed, though. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your days and weekends. And peace.